What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be using my brand new ATV in this video, and we're going to be taking it on a nice camping trip. So if you guys are excited for this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I think we should begin with the video. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today we are back with another brand new update. If you guys saw my last video, which was yesterday, I told you guys there was going to be a brand new APM update, which is right here. Look at this. This is going to be the brand new ATV they just added this morning, and we're gonna go test this thing out to the maximum and see how good this thing actually is. We're also gonna pick up a camper, and we're gonna take this to a campsite so we can test this thing out. And one way that we're gonna be able to take this thing is by putting it on top of the brand new ATV rack they added today as well. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and let's begin. So I'm gonna hop into my truck. We're gonna pull this thing forward so we can pull the ATV on the back of the brand new rack. So let me do this carefully, and let me open up the tailgate because we actually have our ramps right here. So let me grab my ramps. Let me place one right here, and then let me place a second one right here. Awesome. So we have placed the brand new ramps. Actually, I don't know if these ramps are new as well. I don't know, they look new. We're gonna place them right there, and we're gonna hop into our ATV. We're gonna try to do this before the afternoon hits, because once the sun goes down, it's gonna be so hard to do this during the night. So let's hurry up. We're gonna get this thing on top of our truck. So let me carefully do this. And oh wait, how do I get on top of there? What, guys, how do I get on top of this? Wait, do I roll this back? Extenders. All right, let me oh my goodness, yo, that is crazy. What the heck? Yo, that's crazy. All right, I don't think we need the extenders though. Yeah, I'm gonna place them back because we don't need the extenders. But am I supposed to, how do I get on top of here? Wait a minute, am I supposed to put the tailgate up? I think hold on, let me take the ramps off. I think I set this up wrong. All right, so let me close that, and then oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh my god, you guys, I'm such a noob. It's hitting my face. All right, there we go. We're gonna put the that's the wrong seats. We're gonna finally put the ATV on top of here. So let me carefully do this. All right, careful. Oh no, that was really bad. Oh, right here. Awesome. Oh no. I'm okay. All right, what if I try this in first person? I think that should be able to work. And there we go. Oh my goodness, this actually took more time than it should have. But anyways, let's quickly pull up our ramps. All right, let me open up my tailgate so we can place them back. All right, let me get in and place the ramps. All right, our ramps should be right in the back of the bed so that we can now start making our way to the trailer store, because we got to go and get this camper so we can go to the camp spot so we can finally test out this brand new ATV. And if you guys didn't know, this ATV can also do wheelies, which sounds insane, and I'm really excited to see that. So make sure you guys stick to the end to watch that. But the trailer store is not too far away. It is going to be located right here, so I am doing my best to go all the way over there super fast. We're gonna make a left turn right here. Let me turn on my blinkers just like so, and let's make a turn right here. Awesome. Alrighty, so now the trailer store is down this road. But if you guys have been enjoying this video, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. And as you guys can see, we are now at the trailer store. Alrighty, so we're gonna have to pull down our ATV and throw it on the back of this camper, because if you guys didn't know, there's actually space where you can put an ATV. So let me open the back and then lower the ramp. How do I lower the ramp? Or like this, and then this is where we can actually park up an ATV. So let me actually pull up the seats. I'm gonna turn on the lights because it's pretty dark in here. Ooh, those lights look really nice. All right, so let me open up my tailgate. We're gonna pull up the ramps. Let me grab the ramps. Oh, I forgot to close this. Let me place the first, and then let me place the second ramp. All right, we are now ready to pull down the ATV from the bed, and there we go. Easy. Yeah, this thing is very fast. I think this thing has a supercharger. Anyways, we're gonna pull this thing in the back into of our camper. So let me make sure I am straight, just like so. And I think that is going to be perfect. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. On the first try. So let me pull up the ramp, and then let me continue to raise it, and that should close down. So let me just pack up this ramps, and then of course put them back. Let me place them back, and then we can now get the camper connected to my truck. So let me do this. Wait a minute. Wait, can I connect to this? I'm really surprised this actually works. I did not think it was gonna connect. But anyways, if that's gonna work, that is fine. Let's make our way to the campsite. It is down the road. It's not too far away because it's gonna be located near kind of like a mudding site, which I hope you guys are excited to see. So let's go up this hill. My truck is kind of struggling, so I might have to put this in manual mode and drop a gear or probably another one. Alrighty, we can now start making our way over there. We have gained some speed finally. This part should be pretty easy because it's downhill, but pretty much we're gonna make a right right turn on this dirt road, and as you guys can see, we're gonna go on that area right there and test out the ATV. There's a lot of rough terrain. Kind of nervous. We're gonna really put my skills to use, and my goal is to not get dirty. That's gonna be my number one goal, is to not get dirty, because if I do, I'm gonna have to take a shower. But anyways, we're gonna make a left turn onto this dirt road, and there we go. So let me see if I need to change it one more time. So let's make a turn right here, and then the campsite is going to be right under this tree. This is kind of pretty hidden. Not many people know about this campsite, but you guys are the first ones to see this campsite. I'm gonna try to park this thing if it lets me, and I think this should be a good spot. All right, let me unload this thing. I'm gonna disconnect my where do I, oh yeah, let me disconnect this. There we go. And I'm gonna move my truck a little bit forward like so, and then let me just close up my tailgate. Come on, close. Why is this thing not closing? I think I have to move the other way. All right, I think that should work. Close. There we go. All right, let's quickly set up this camper. This is a really nice spot. So let me just set up the tarp. Oh my goodness, bro, this is such a comfy spot. I wish I could sit down, or like there was a bench or something. But anyways, let me open up my door. Ooh, little stairs, pretty fancy. And then you guys can see that we have our ATV right in here. This thing is looking very mean. Let me actually check this out. Ooh, it looks very nice in here. This is a really nice camper. I'm really glad I picked this one. But anyways, let's open up the ramps. There we go. And let me just place it down. How do I place this down? Oh, there you go. Whee! All right, now the ramp is down. I think it's now time to test this ATV out. First test is going to be the wheelie. So let's see how good the wheelie is on this thing. So let me try to find a straight place. Actually, I think I can do a wheelie right here in 3, 2, and 1. Let's see. Wheelie. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my goodness. I almost ended up flipping over. That could have been really bad. All right, since this thing is completely stock, let's kind of cheat and kind of customize it right now. So let's put the engine. Oh, this thing is already maxed out. Never mind. Whoa, there's a hitch. Does that mean you can pull a camper? Yo, that is crazy. All right, anyways, now for the second and final test, we're gonna go and see how this thing handles off-roading in the mud. So let's go and test this ATV. Let's begin on this side right here. Oh, this is really rough. This is really rough. Oh no. Okay, so the goal is to go through all of this course right here, all the way to the end without falling into the mud, because that is going to be an automatic loss. So we're gonna try to go through this entire course without getting dirty, and then we'll see if I'm able to do it. So let's begin. Okay, so far so easy. This is really rough actually. Oh no, this is very scary. Oh no, 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 no. I think go to the right side. Oh, nice. That was a really good move. I really don't want to get dirty. If I get dirty, it's over. It's so over. All right, go through this rock, onto these, and then onto this. Oh no, come on, come on, go, 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 go. Oh my goodness, that was really close. All right, let's try to make it onto these rocks right here. Oh, come on. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. Okay, just step on it. Just step on it. Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. No. Oh no, I think my arm. Oh no, my arm is still clean. Okay, let's go. My arm is still clean. I need a break. I need a break. Okay, so this is going to be a break. Oh my goodness. For a second, I thought my arm got completely muddy. But we are now almost finished with the course. We are super close. We are super close. All right, let's go. Let's continue. We cannot stop right now. We're doing really good. I see the end. All right, let me turn right here. Okay, so this part is pretty easy. Just a bunch of rocks. And come on, come on. Oh no, I'm definitely going to get dirty right here. All right, onto this one. And then, let's see. Onto these. Oh no. How deep is this? All right, come on, come on, come on. We're almost there. Yes, let's go. We did it. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we did it, and we did it without getting dirty. Yo, let's go. I think that deserves a wheelie. Look at this. Yo. Yo, that wheelie is crazy. Oh, let's go back to the camper. Oh, whoa, that was quite a trip right there. Oh my goodness. And as you guys can see, I am still pretty clean. So let me throw in the ATV in the back of the camper because the sun is starting to go down. So let me get in the ATV and let me quickly put this in the back of the camper. All right, so let me do this just like so. And we are now loaded in the back of the camper. That is amazing, dude. Everything's been going super smooth. So let me just place my ramp just like that, and let me also put up a fence. Yo, that is sick. It even has a fence, but it's about to be nighttime. But with the magic of editing, it's gonna be nighttime in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, it is now nighttime, so that means we can go inside of our camper and get some good night rest. So let me why can't I lay down in my bed? All right, so I guess I'm gonna be sleeping standing, but that's fine. I'm gonna get some good night rest, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I think it is now morning time. And oh my goodness, I left this open. Good thing there was no bugs or animals that came in. But let me close the lights off and let's take a good look. Oh my god, it's so bright. All right, I think it's time for us to go. So let's pack up. I'm gonna pull up the fence. There we go. And we're gonna pull up the ramp. Let's take off the tarp. And I think we can now start making our way to back home. Anyways, we are now back home. We can now finally get this thing unloaded from our camper, which I'm gonna be doing off camera. But for now, I'm probably gonna leave this right here, take a quick shower, and probably go to work because I have some tasks to do. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. We got a train filled with campers ready to go. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today we're gonna be testing out the capabilities of the brand new ATV they added last week, I think, or it might have been like 2 weeks ago. But anyways, it's still pretty new, and we're gonna be testing this thing out with trying to pull a train full of campers. But before we do, we're gonna be taking it on small tests just to see how it can perform right now. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So let's get in onto our ATV. Let me turn this bad boy on, and before we test out if it can pull 4 campers, we're gonna be testing it out with a small trailer with a little what is this called, like a lawnmower or something like that. So we're gonna be trying to pull that. So let me quickly back into this thing and get this thing connected, and I think that should be good right there. Awesome. So let's make our way right down here so we can test it. So far it seems to be pulling it without any issues, which is a good sign. So let's test it in 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah, this thing is having no trouble at all. Yeah, this is so easy. What the heck? This should not, bro, there's no way it should be this easy to pull this. But honestly, I think that is going to be our first successful test. It looks like it can pull a lawnmower with a trailer without any issues. Honestly, it's probably faster than some of the trucks in APM. But let's make our way back to the trailer store so we can test out the second camper. Or I guess it's gonna be a camper, but it's gonna be part of the test, if that makes sense. Anyways, let me quickly disconnect this just like so, and let me get this connected with the camper. And it is gonna get difficult as we go on because on this trailer we have a TRX, and then right here we have another trailer where you can place 2 cars, which we're gonna be doing, and placing one on at the bottom and the second one on the top. So it's gonna get even more difficult. We're seriously gonna be testing this ATV to the maximum potentials. We're gonna continue with our second test. So let me carefully back into this camper just like so. We are now connected. Look at that. Yo, that looked a little bit weird. Yo, this should not be legal. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, let's make a left turn right here and let's step on it. We're gonna start our test already, and oh, look at that, 60, 70 miles per hour, 80 miles per hour, and 82. So it has literally no issue as well. Honestly, I feel like it's easier to pull this camper than it was to pull the trailer with a lawnmower. But I think we can now make our way back, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave this here. I do not want to take this. So let me do that and disconnect this, and bye bye. Everyone say goodbye to the trailer. Bye, trailer. All right, so let's kind of oil farm and let's pull on the tab so we can do this. Let's go. Oh no. Okay, that was a little bit too dangerous. I do not want to be having an accident. But we are back to the trailer store. Let's see, what do we have next? So it looks like we have the TRX with the trailer as our third test. So far we have had 0 issues with the ATV. And okay, is this thing connected? Okay, so it looks like we are now connected. Gotta make sure the TRX is now safe and secure, which it looks like. So let me hop into the TRX just like so, and oh okay, I think we're starting to have our first stroke right here. It's definitely taking more power than it would with the previous 2 tests. All right, we have a stop sign right here. You guys know I'm gonna floor it right here. I just gotta make sure the road is clear. Okay, so the road is clear. 3, 2, 1, and take off. Let's see how. Oh, whoa, what's going on? It keeps dragging me to the side. I don't know why. I guess physics, but the thing is, like, I'm not a physics teacher, so I don't know what's going on. But oh my god, you guys, I don't know what happened to my ATV. So I think that was a fairly successful test. Honestly, it managed to pull the camper with the TRX. My only issue is that it kept dragging me for some reason. I don't know if it was like too much power or what was going on with this ATV, but yeah, we're gonna leave that mess right over there. But let's make our way back to the trailer store so we can continue testing this ATV. So far I am impressed on the capabilities, on how much this thing can pull. But right here we have one of the biggest, I think, trailers for vehicles right here. So let me quickly disconnect this. There we go. And we're gonna go a little bit forward because we're gonna open the back and we're gonna place 2 vehicles in here. So let me quickly spawn 2 vehicles. All right, let's do the Mustang and then let's do the Corvette right here. All right, so we're gonna begin with the Mustang. We're gonna place it right at the bottom, which is gonna go to the top. So let me just make sure I carefully do this because this Mustang is pretty wide. I am not gonna lie. So I think that should be good right there. I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be a disaster, but let me turn on the lights. Oh, it was the exterior lights. I thought it was the interior lights. Where are the interior lights? Right here. Tarp, door, interior lights. Okay, there you go. The lights are now on. So let me raise this thing. Raise. There we go. Look, it's going to the top. Everyone say goodbye, goodbye, Mustang. Oh, come on, keep going. All right, so I don't know how far this thing can go. So let me give it a nice check. I think it's good now. So let me throw in the Mustang. Oh, no, this is not a Mustang. This is a Corvette. What the heckers? All right, so let me back up. And I really love the colors of my sports cars. Really nice. This one is a dark blue. And then the one at the top is kind of like a dark green grass. It's pretty sick. But there we go. We have 2 vehicles ready for the test. So let me close that just like so. And I think it's the moment of truth. We're going to be testing the ATV. It can, oh, hold on. I need to close my door. If it can pull a trailer filled with cars. So let me, oh, hold on. I think it's struggling. Oh no, it's going. We're pushing. Oh, whoa. Oh no, is that the maximum? Oh no, I think that might be the maximum for the ATV. Hold on, let me try this again. Come on. I don't think it should. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now we got this thing going. Yo, we got this thing going. Oh, whoa. Come on, push. Come on. We can at least hit like 50 miles per hour. Maybe I'm too stubborn, but I feel like we can do like at least 50 miles per hour. 80, 20. No. All right, let's try this again. We were so close to 50 miles per hour. Hold on, let me reconnect this. I think it might have got twisted. Let me do that. Connect. Okay, there we go. All right, nice. We are now connected. All right, let's see. Let's try this again. Oh, come on. Yo, it doesn't want to move anymore. I think that's the maximum. What if we go straight? Okay, so that's working. Yeah, it looks like once it hits like 20, it can no longer pull the camper. Let me see. Come on. Yeah, this thing. I think that's gonna be the maximum for this ATV. I mean, I tried for sure. Honestly, not bad because remember we do have 2 gigantic vehicles in here, or sports car, and we have this huge camper. Honestly, not too bad, but sadly it is going to be a fail. But let's continue with our testing, and I think we should test out a bigger camper. So let's test this camper right here. So let me hop in, and this is going to be our second to last test. Let me, oh wait a minute, oh my goodness, I cannot connect this thing. All right, so let me see what else we can test because that thing does not want to connect. It has like a different trailer connection, which is not compatible to my ATV. But let's see, let's open up the menu. Let's see what else we can test. Oh wait a minute, what if we put a giant vehicle on this thing? All right, so I ended up spawning this trailer right here. I'm gonna see if I can put a semi on top of here. I think that would be a pretty sick test. So where is the semi? I guess first off, let me pull this thing forward because this thing is all the way to the back. So let me hop into my ATV, back up just like so, and let's see if we can load up a semi on this thing. Wait, how do I open this thing? Tilt the pan and then ramps. All right, and the semi should be right here. Hopefully it's, oh no, I think it's too big for the ramps. I don't know. I'm gonna be super sad if it does not fit. Wait a minute, I think it fits. Let's go. All right, so let me hop down and then let me toggle the ramps. How do I toggle the ramps? E? Oh, I think I hold it. Oh, wait a minute, I do that and then that. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, if it falls, then we can just fix it. But look at that, we can pull a semi. Oh, come on, turn. I think I need to fix it. I think that's the main issue. So I'm gonna quickly fix this. And what happened to my hands? What the heck? And I think we should be able to get the semi finally and properly loaded onto this thing. Wait, is that good? I don't know if I'm good or not. All right, I think I should be good now. Let me just tilt up the pan. All right, I think we're solid. All right, let's see. Come on, I'm gonna try to go to at least 50 miles per hour. I think that's gonna be a fair test. 30, come on. 40, we need to hit 40. Come on, 36, 40, we need 10 more. 45, 50, let's go. All right, let's see if we can go 60 now. 60. All right, look at this. We're pulling an entire semi. Yo, this is funny. Oh no, we're crashing again. Oh no, get me out. Oh no. All right, for our last test, it's going to be the 4 campers. So let me quickly spawn in my ATV just like so, and let's go get the 4 campers spawned in. So open up the menu, premium trailers, and then let's begin with our first one connected to that, our second trailer connected to this one, our third trailer is gonna go right here connected to the back of the second one, and our last one is gonna be connected to the third one, and that should be good. All right, let's go and check and see if all of our campers are connected. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 campers ready to go. Oh my goodness, yo, this is crazy. All right, so let me hop into the first, I guess the ATV. I don't know why I said first, but look at this. We got a train filled with campers ready to go, or I guess in this case, choo-choo. Get it? Okay, let's begin. Let me hop into the ATV, turn it on, and this is going to be the official test. And look at this. We are pulling a train filled with campers. Yo, this is insane. This is going to be the most insane test in APM. So we have the straightaway right here, so you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to step on this thing. We're going to try to hit our 50 miles per hour and 36. Oh, I'm kind of losing control. 40. All right, come on. 50. We are so close. 45, 47, 48, 49, and let's go 50. We hit 52. Or I guess we're still going. Can we hit 60? That is going to be insane. 60? Oh no, we cannot hit 60 unless I might have to crash into the wall. 60, 70. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a wall. There's an invisible wall. Look at this. This is an insane test. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 campers with this ATV. Dude, this was extremely successful. Let me know what you guys think about the video. I mean, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. Look at this. This is a brand new police station. What everyone, welcome back to another video. And yeah, don't ask about my hat. My cowboy hat ended up flying off somewhere. I don't know where it actually went, but today we're going to be checking out the APM map expansion. So this is going to be a private server. If you guys are ready, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. Oh, what's going on? Oh no, get up. All right, we have our TRX right here. We don't have too much money. We have about $3,000, almost what, close to $4,000. It's not too bad. So let's pull out of here. We cannot be driving too fast because the speed limit on this road is about 45 miles per hour. Oh, hold on, let me slow down. 45 miles per hour. So we have to follow the rules because we do not want to get pulled over. There's quite the police cars in this server, so we cannot be driving reckless how we normally do, like in the standard APM. But we're gonna go down there because that's where the map expansion is going to be. As you guys can see, it is pretty big. So let me turn on my blinkers, just like, oh, it looks like I just got paid. Let's go. We got like $5,000 now. All right, so we're gonna go explore the map, and we're gonna try to buy a weapon. I'm thinking about maybe like a rifle. I think that would be pretty sick. I really want to buy a rifle, but as you guys can see, it is right there, but the sun is going down pretty fast, so I'm gonna try to make my way over there as fast as I can so you guys can see it during daytime. So let me carefully pull out. Had to turn on my blinkers, and I think we can go. Okay, so the speed limit is 65, so we can step on it a little bit more. We're gonna try to hit 60. And what is that building in the distance? What is that? Looks like we gotta go check that one out first. Is it like a warehouse? A mall? What is it? Hold on. Whoa, what is this? A police station? Look at this. This is a brand new police station. Look at this. Holy moly, guacamole. I'm gonna park my car right here, turn it off, and oh my goodness. Hold on, can we go inside? I know I'm just a civilian. Hold on, let me see if I can go inside. Okay, so it looks like I can, but I think this is as much as I can go. What about here? Oh no, it's locked. Oh no, what should we do? I have an idea. Let's go outside. We're gonna do this trick right here. We're gonna go in free cam, and we're gonna see what's inside right here. I really want to see what's inside. Oh, is this like an academy, or like where they have like their own office meetings? But let's go through here. A jail? This is the prison. Yeah, it's got like a jail in here. It's pretty sick. What else? Ooh, look at this. Yo, this is sick. This is freaking crazy. All right, what about here? Okay, so this is the garage. Nothing too crazy, so I'm guessing this goes to outside. All right, what about this room right here? Oh, this is the front desk. Interview room. I want to see. Oh, whoa, this is crazy. Yo, that window is insane. Look, it looks clear from this side, but if you take a look on this side, it's completely dark. Yo, that is crazy. All right, let's go upstairs. I really want to see what's up here. So more office rooms, nothing too crazy. Okay, so it just looks like there's like a little lobby, a little loft, and a bunch of office rooms. Yo, this is insane. I feel like they should actually add this to the real APM. Anyways, there seems to be what is this, a warehouse, or is this like kind of like a garage? Hold on, let me just put on my blinkers and let's pull in right here. I'm thinking this might be just a normal mechanic shop. Yeah, it looks like it's the normal mechanic shop that is in APM. So let's get out of here. I keep forgetting that I leave my engine on, and let's continue driving. Make sure the road is clear. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Look at that. This area looks super nice. I really love this. Oh, here it is. Hold on, I think I need to turn right here. I wonder if I can do like a little U-turn right here. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully no one sees. All right, let's check this out. So I'm gonna make a left turn right here. Let me just turn on my blinkers like so, and let's pull into the shopping center. I'm gonna pull in right here. I'm gonna park my TRX. Look at that. Let's go inside. Let's see what we can buy. Hello, good sir. This guy is loaded. How many guns does he have? He's got one in his holster. Yo, that is crazy. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at this. There is a lot of weapons in here. Holy moly, guacamole. All right. Let's see what we can grab. So we have about 5 grand. I'm gonna see if I can try to buy maybe like a rifle or something like that. Okay. So rifle. Ooh, we can buy a good amount actually. Oh man, I kind of want this one, but I do not have enough funds. Actually, I do have enough to buy this one. Okay, so I'll be back to that one. Okay, so there's shotguns. There's a lot of shotguns. Hunting rifles. Whoa. Ooh, are these kind of like the techs, like the Tech 9, like submachine guns, sniper rifles. Okay, so it looks like there is no throwables or melees right now, but I am gonna buy this rifle right here. Let me just quickly buy this, just like so. And look at this. Yo, this is freaking crazy. Wait, can I take a picture with this for my Instagram? Oh, look at this. Holy moly, that's crazy. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, actually, you know what? I think, is there a shooting range in here? I want to practice my gun. Oh, that's my phone with the kitty. All right, I do not see the shooting range. I don't know if they have one. I doubt they have one, but let's get out of here. The sun is starting to go down, so let me hop in my TRX, get this thing turned on, and let's get out here. Let's continue exploring. So there's 2 roads. Oh, hold on, I almost went through the stop sign. Oh my goodness, that guy scared me right there. Oh, that guy's drifting. All right, let's check this area out. Okay, there's nothing really going on around here. Okay, so it looks like it's still a work in progress. All right, let's quickly check around. I mean, there's no speed limit, so I can go pretty fast. Ooh, I think it's a mechanic shop, honestly. I think it just has a different color. That's pretty nice. Oh my goodness, I think this is the old mechanic shop. Yo, this brings memories. All right, let's get out of here because there really isn't anything else right down here. So I'm gonna quickly kind of step on it, not really, because I do not want to pull over because the police station is right there. So let's pull it onto this road. And before we do finish with our tour, I want to make sure I test out that rifle that we just bought. So make sure you guys stick along to the end of the video. Oh no, why is that guy following me? There's someone following me right now. Hopefully it is not a police guy. I do not want to be dealing with this right now, but let me pull out my blinkers and let's pull into this road. I don't know if I can come through here. Oh my goodness, I am being followed right now. I'm so scared. Okay, so 25 is the speed limit. I don't know, I think he might just be a civilian, but let me come to a slowdown and let's pull into the, what is this, a firefighter station? I'm gonna check this place out. What is this guy doing? Is he gonna try to assassinate me? I'm kind of scared to hop out my car. Oh no, this is scary. Oh, he just blocked me in. I'm scared, you guys. Oh, it looks like he's out of his car. What is he doing? All right, so it looks like this is going to be the firefighter station. Let's kind of, wait, can I go inside? Oh, I cannot. It's completely locked. Oh my goodness. What if I go on free cam? I want to check this out. All right, let's go inside. Ooh, look at this. Yo, this whole place is decked out. It's got computers. It's got so many things. What the heck? He just shot me for no reason. Mods, come and get him. I don't know what just happened, you guys. I just got assassinated. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just lost my weapon. Now I'm kind of fainting. Why can't I move? Yeah, I cannot move anymore. What the heck? I'm trying to move, but it does not want to. Hold on, I cannot move at all. What the heck? Alrighty, everyone. We are now back. So let's check out this place like I was showing you guys. I'm gonna have to hide in the bushes. Anyways, we saw this area right here. Pretty sick. So this is where the fire trucks are. Whoa, this is crazy. That's really nice. Bro, there's so much equipment to be used. Dude, I want to join as a firefighter. All right, let's continue going. Dude, there is a lot of rooms right here. It does not stop going. Yo, what the? Whoa, they've even got like server databases. Yo, that is sick. Compressors. All right, what is this room? Maintenance. Oh my goodness, it's so bright in here. Ooh, there's a lot of lockers in here as well. All right, let's continue going. Dude, it does not stop. Oh, lockers? No, that's for a woman. Storeroom. Ooh, whoa, look at those packages. They actually look very realistic. Cleaner. Okay, nothing in here. Ooh, okay, so this seems to be some type of like conference room. Pretty sick. But let's go on to the second level. So there, oh my goodness, no way. They have a gym, a private gym. Holy moly. Ooh, restroom. Those chairs look actually really comfy. I want that in my room. Another conference room. Ooh, they have pictures of who? What the hell? Oh, okay, so there's just like a lot of classrooms. Like a lot. All right, so nothing too crazy. This is, ooh, Ooh, look at the outside patio. Yeah, that's nice. Really nice and modern. This is a really nice firefighter station. I really want this added to APM actually. All right, let's get out of here. Let's finish up our map tour. So let me pull out just like so. And let's see what else. Ooh, what is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? What kind of building is this? Department of Transportation. Oh, this is DOT, isn't this? I think it should be, but I do not see the entrance for this building. Turn on my emergencies lights and let's go inside. Okay, reception, but there seems to be no one in here. Can I go through here? Oh, I can. Dude, I can go inside. Let's go. There seems to be like a locker room right here. Pretty nice. Some benches to sit. A private office. Ooh. Hello, my name is Mr. Hakai. Yeah, that's my name. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's pretty empty in here. I really love the ceiling. It's got this nice modern finish. Pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna add this one to APM as well. But I think we're almost finished with our tour. Let me just turn on my TRX and let's get out of here. I'm so sad that I did not test my AR. I spent almost like what, $6,000 on that thing. So you know, that's fine. There's always next time. And ooh, is this a bridge? It is a bridge. Oh, what is that? Oh, we just went there. So I think that is going to be pretty much the entire map expansion in APM. Of course, this is a private server, but if you guys did enjoy, hold on, let me just pull over right here. Actually, you know what, I'm not gonna go there because I do not want to be assassinated. But let me quickly pull up to my house. Where's my house? Oh, I think it should be right here. Dude, this map is so huge that I get lost. So with the power of editing, I'm gonna make my way back at my house in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, as you guys can see, I think the sun is gonna start coming up, but we are now back home. My apologies that I had to film this during night, but I had to show you guys what was going on with APM. But let me go inside and say my goodbyes. So if you guys would like a part 2, let me know so I can make it. But if you guys did enjoy as well, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What everyone, welcome back to another APM video. And as you guys can see, the sun is super bright today on this early morning of APM. But in today's video, we're going to be taking this brand new ATV they added in American Plains Muddy, and we're going to be taking this TRX as well, because today we're going to go to the most dangerous camping spots in APM. So if you guys are excited and kind of nervous, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So we're going to take the TRX, and since I don't have some racks in the back to put the ATV, we're going to go and make our way to the mechanic shop so we can put the racks on and then pick up the ATV. So let's start making our way over there. We don't have too much time today because the sun is going up pretty fast, so I want to make sure I do this before the afternoon because it is going to be so much harder to do this at night. So I'd rather do this during the daytime. So let's make our left turn right here. Oh, that was a really sharp turn. And then we're gonna make our right turn right here. So let me just turn on my blinkers, and then we should have the mechanic shop right down here. Let's see, where is the mechanic shop? Oh, the mechanic shop is right down here. All right, nice. Let's pull in, and let's see, where should we enter? Let's enter with this one. Let me open up the garage door just like so, and let's pull inside and let's put some racks so we can grab this ATV and take it to the camping spot. So that's the wrong one. And attachments, let's see, where is the rack? So we have toolboxes, DOT attachment, mud flaps. We have so many things, but I do, oh, here it is. There's this one which does not, I'm not a fan of this one. I feel like it's too hard to put the ATV on. But there's also this one which I like a lot. So let's go ahead and apply this rack on top of our TRX, and let's go and back up so we can start making our way back home and grab this ATV. So we have this thing loaded up on the TRX, the racks of course. Actually, before we go to our trip, let's put some gas because I do not want to be stuck in the middle of the woods. So let's quickly fill up. Let's put some of the most expensive gas in here, and just like so, we are now filled up. All right, let's get out of here because the sun, let's see what's up. Oh my goodness, 30 minutes has passed. Yo, the sun is going pretty fast. Let's make our right turn right here, and then oh my goodness, oh no, don't flip over, don't flip over. I almost ended up flipping over. Dude, that could have been a complete disaster. And dude, I have barely driven in this video. Imagine having that much of a fail in the beginning. Oh my goodness, that would be such an embarrassing move by me. But anyways, what's new with me? Sometimes I can be so clumsy. Anyways, we have my house right here, so let me pull into my driveway just like so, and let's pick up the ATV. All right, let me park this right here. Let me turn on my lights. There we go. And wait, did I turn this thing off? I don't know if I turned this thing off. All right, now it should be off. All right, let me open up the tailgate. Where's the tailgate? Oh, right here. And then let me grab the ramps. All right, nice. Let me close this back up, and let's start putting one ramp right here, and let's place the second ramp right here. Awesome. Alrighty, let me get on the ATV. Let me turn this bad boy on, and this thing is so fast. Apparently this thing has over 1000 cc AC, which honestly just sounds pretty fast. I don't know what that means. But anyways, wait a minute. Does this thing fit on here? Oh, wait. What the heck? Oh, no. Yo, this thing does not fit up here. I think I need, hold on. Yeah, this thing is way too small. Oh, no. I think I have to put up the other racks. Yeah, I think I have to put the other rack because this one does not fit with my ATV. So let's go back to the mechanic shop. Or you know what? I don't want to bore you guys. So I'm probably, oh, oops. I kind of hit my TV. I'm going to quickly drive over there and I'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty, everyone. We are now back at the mechanic shop. I told you guys I was not going to take too long, but let's quickly open this up. And I have some racks right here. So let me quickly put this in the back of my TRX and let's quickly switch out the racks. Alright, so let's remove this one and then let's place this one. Awesome. Alright, we're going to go with this one. So let me back up, close up the garage, and I'm going to drive back home. Alrighty, everyone. We are now back home. Finally, we can get this ATV on the back of the TRX. Let's check how we're doing on time, and it looks like it's about to be 10 a.m. So let's quickly open up the tailgate and then let me hop in and grab the ramps. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's place that right here and then let's place the second ramp right there. Awesome. Alright, now this should technically work. If it doesn't, then I just quit. Alright, so let's try this in 3, 2, 1, and yeah, that didn't work. Alright, let's try this again. And by the way, do you guys like the new color scheme I went with this ATV? I kind of went with this nice matte black with a nice white. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. Let me know if you guys like it. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna try to do this slowly, and I think we did it. Awesome, we did it. Look at that. We're kind of on the edge though. It's kind of scary. Alright, let me jump off and let me take off the ramps. Alright, let me put the ramps back, and I think that is going to be good. I think we are now ready to go to the most dangerous camping spots in APM. So let me turn off my emergency lights off, and then we can now make our way over there. We're gonna drive a little bit slow because typically when you have more weight on your truck, it tends to flip over more easily, and I do not want to flip over because take a look at this. So if I just move a little bit too hard, oh, look at that. Yeah, it is super wobbly, and I do not want to flip my brand new truck that I bought a couple weeks ago. It's not that old. So let's go through the stop. That was kind of dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Thankfully there was no one here, and the campsite should be down to the left and all the way to the biggest mountain on the side. So yeah, this thing is serious. I am not playing. All right, let's make a right turn on this dirt road, and oh my goodness, look how wobbly my truck is. This is super dangerous. I've been driving a little bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie. And if you take a look at my ATV, this thing is hanging onto the edge. Look at the wheels. Yo, this is not safe at all. But I'm surprised that this thing is still on, but we should see the camper at any minute. Let's see. Oh my god, is that the camper right there on the hill? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so hard to go on top. All right, let's go through this path right here. Oh no, there's a lot of mud right there. All right, let's not go through there. And this is why I took the TRX, because this thing is a champion when it comes to off-roading. So let's go through all of this, and oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot of speed. So let me step on it, and oh my goodness, we did it. We freaking did it. Yo, that was crazy. I did not think I was gonna be able to go on the side of the hill, but look at this. We have one of the most dangerous camping spots in APM because it is at the edge of this cliff. Look at this. Yo, if I end up falling in the middle of the night, it is so game over for me. Look at this. We can see the entire APM landscape. Yo, this is crazy and super dangerous. Hopefully it does not start. Oh my goodness, look. Yo, look at this. Oh my goodness, dude, I'm scared. All right, hopefully it does not start raining, because if it does, we are so cooked. But anyways, let me open up the RV. Let's check this place out. I'm gonna give you guys a tour. So this is the inside of the camper. It looks super nice. This is going to be kind of like a little closet. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. And then the bedroom should be right down there, but this is, wait, why is it dark? Why did it get so dark? Hold on, wait, what the heck is going on? Is there a light in here? I want to turn on the lights. Yo, this is kind of scaring me. Oh, there's a little nice place we could sit down and eat our food. Anyways, let's go look outside. Why is it so dark? Oh my goodness, it is pouring outside. Yo, this looks so ominous and scary. I wonder if there's any monsters down here. I do not want to be outside when it gets dark. Yo, this is freaking scary. Yo, let's take a look around. There really isn't anyone over here. We're like the only people over here. And honestly, I don't even want to use my ATV. It kind of feels like it's too dangerous to do this. But anyways, anyways, let's try this. Let me place one right there, and let me place another ramp right here. Oh, not there, right here. All right, let me hop in, and let me turn on the headlights, and let's give this a nice look. Let's see what's going on around here. Oh no, not there, not there. That is dangerous. Let's see. If it gets too dangerous, we're just gonna go back to the camper and probably cook some breakfast or something. I don't know. I really love breakfast. Let me know if you guys love breakfast. But anyways, this is going to be, ooh, there's a little path. Where does this path actually take me to? Let's find out. Yo, this is pretty spooky. Yo, what? There's a secret campsite here? Oh no, I've been here. Never mind. I thought this was a secret campsite. But let's take a quick break. Let me go inside and get dry. Oh, it's pretty warm in here, surprisingly. But anyways, it's pretty dangerous to be here. So let's start making our way. Oh, turn on. Oh, there you go. Let's start making our way back to the campsite. Oh, wait, why is it still raining? That's weird. I don't know why it's still raining. Anyways, let's make our way back to the camper. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back to the camper. Let me get this thing loaded back on the TRX. So let me see. I gotta line myself straight. Careful, careful. Yo, this is pretty difficult. Alright, there we go. Is that good? Okay, no, that's good. Alright, nice. Yo, that was actually pretty kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let me throw the ramps back on the TRX, the bed, of course. And then the sun is starting to go down, but with the power of editing, it's gonna become night in 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, you guys. It is now nighttime. I can literally not see anything in the distance or really around me. So let me go inside. I can't even see my door. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go inside, close this, and I'm gonna go and jump onto the bed because I'm gonna get some good night rest, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I think it's 8 p.m. Oh my goodness, look at the sun. It looks so beautiful looking through the windows. Alright, let's go and check outside. Let me close that. And it looks like it is the next day. It is morning. We survived one of the dangerous camping spots in APM. I think it's now time to start making our way back home. So I'm gonna hop in my TRX and I'm gonna catch you guys over there. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back home. Home sweet home. Let's get this TRX parked. I'm not gonna reverse right now because I am so dirty right now. I have to go inside and take a shower. So let's make our way back inside of our home. And wait a minute, did I not lock my door? What the hell? Anyways, this was a fantastic trip. Let me know what you guys think about this video, a W or an L. But if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys onto the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today is a great day because we're gonna go camping on a frozen lake. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. I'm just walking out of my giant house, and let's jump into the video. So we have our work truck, and then we have our TRX. If you guys missed last video, we ended up picking up this brand new truck. It is super cool, but we are not gonna be taking it to the camping trip because we're gonna be doing some off-roading, which means we're gonna have to be taking the TRX. So let me put my work truck in my garage, because before we actually head over to the campsite, we gotta take the ATV back to the police station because we actually ended up borrowing this thing. So I gotta go and return it. And okay, so let me actually pull in my truck because it's gonna end up snowing later this afternoon, and I don't want my new truck to get all dirty because look how clean this thing is. Oh my goodness. All right, let me actually close my garage door just like so, and let's see. Okay, so let me actually open up this ramp, and then let me throw on the ATV in the back of it. So let me just place it carefully, just like so. Oh nope, I messed up. Hold on, let me try this again. All right, attempt number 2. This should work. If this does not work, I am the worst driver ever. And look at that, we managed to put it on our trailer. So let me put up the ramps just like so, and let's see, is it snowing yet? No, it's not. All right, so it looks like, let me actually check my phone. All right, so it looks like it's gonna start snowing in 2 hours. So let's be quick with this. We don't have too much time. So let me hop in my TRX, turn this thing on, and let me actually carefully connect it to the trailer just like so, and we can now head over to the police station so we can drop off their ATV that I borrowed. And as you guys can see, the police station is right here. So let's make our way over there. But I am a little bit nervous because it's gonna be my first time camping on a frozen lake. I'm not sure if you guys ever done that, but we're gonna be doing it today in this video, so I hope you guys are excited. Right now we are gonna drop off this ATV, and then we're gonna be able to head over to the frozen lake where the camper is already at. So it looks like the police station is going to be on our left side right here. So let me actually turn on my blinkers and then let's make a turn, and then we're gonna make another turn. So let me turn on my blinkers once again and let's pull into the police station. I'm not sure where to put this. I think I'm just gonna park it in the back, honestly. So let me do this. Let me turn around and let me open up the door. Hold on, and there we go. We got the garage door open, and I'm not sure if I should back up. Should I back up? All right, you know what, let me just back up. I'm feeling a little bit lazy. All right, so let me carefully do this just like so, and there we go. All right, my truck is in park, and then let me throw down the ramps just like so, and then we can now just leave their ATV parked right here. And for those that don't know, this is actually a brand new ATV that the police have, but let me actually just show you guys how it looks with the lights on. So this is how it looks with the lights on. That is pretty sick. So let me turn that off and let's start making our way to the trailer store so we can leave this trailer because it's also not mine. But let me move my truck a little bit forward so we can close this garage. There we go. And now we can start making our way to the trailer store so we can get rid of this trailer. And I think it's a little bit dirty. I might have to take it to the car wash first because look how muddy this thing is. I don't want them to give me a big fine for returning it super dirty. So let's quickly head over to the car wash. Where is the car wash? I remember the car wash being around here. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's quickly take it to the car wash. Let me actually see. All right, and come on, clean. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is like brand new. They're not gonna know that it was completely muddy. But anyways, let me jump back in and let's see. Where should we drop it off? I think I'm just gonna drop it off right here. All right, so let me just turn around and oh my goodness, it looks like it is now snowing very hard. Oh my goodness, this is really, I might have to turn on my lights. There we go. Our lights are now on. Now let me just quickly drop this off. Come on, a little bit more. And there we go. Let me just quickly disconnect it just like so. And now we can make our way to the frozen lake that has the camper. So I think it's going to be right around, let's see. I actually don't know where it is. We might have to look for this, but I think I have an idea on where it's going to be. So let's step on it and let's drive super fast. I don't see it so far. Let me actually turn it onto this dirt road. I feel like it's gonna be around here. Do you guys see it? Because I do not see it at all. Hold on, let me turn around. It might have been the road down there. So let me turn right here and let's see if we can find it. I feel like it's gonna be down on this side. There's another lake around here. So let's check this guy's property. We're gonna quickly go through here because we gotta go to the lake. Let me just follow the road and look, do you guys see it? It's all the way right there in the distance. All right, so let me hop right in just like so, and let's start making our way to the camper. Look at this lake. It is completely frozen, and as you guys can see, we have the giant camper right here. Let me just park my truck right here. I'm gonna turn it off and let's check inside. What, do I need a key or something? It's not. Oh, there we go. All right, so let me go inside. Oh, it is so warm in here. It is super comfy. So there is a little room back here, kind of like a storage area. Another storage area right here, kind of not matching. This one's a little bit darker than the other one. We have a nice seating area, some like chairs, ooh, and a giant TV so I can watch my favorite football player lose. Anyways, here's my bedroom. As you guys can see, it is pretty fancy, and for some reason they don't have the lights anymore. I'm not sure if you guys remember that they had light strips kind of going across the roof. I think they removed it. I'm not a fan of it though. Anyways, let me open up the door because I feel like we should have some fun. I'm gonna show you guys some tricks, and oh my goodness, look how slippery it is. Oh my goodness, my shoes keep slipping hard. Let me get in the truck, and in order to do tricks, you gotta put your drivetrain to let's see, this is 4H, 2H, and there we go. So let's do this, and we just step on it, and look at that. We're doing like little donuts. Or you know what, I think it's gonna be better if I put this in manual mode. So let me change the transmission to manual mode, and there we go. Look at this. We are now doing donuts in the middle of the frozen lake. Yo, this is super sick. Look at this. I'm just going in circles. All right, let me see what else I can do around here. Oh, whoa. Oh my goodness, that could have been super bad. I almost ended up wrecking my entire truck. It is super hard to drive in the frozen lake. You guys have no idea. So it looks like this is the second section where people can camp and drive on the frozen lake. Oh my goodness, I think I'm getting better at this. Yo, I'm getting better at this. Look at this. I am Ken Block. Skirt! Look at this. I'm not gonna lie, this is more fun than I thought. You know what, you guys? I wonder what would happen if someone were to drive like a supercar or a really fast car on the ice. I wonder how that would look. Well, it looks like we don't have to imagine because we can have a Corvette right here with the magic of editing. I was able to bring a Corvette from my friend's house so we can try this out. So let me turn this thing on, turn on the lights, and let's test this out. I wonder if we can do like donuts or like drift, something crazy like that. Oh, look at this. Not bad, but I think we need some more speed. So let me step on it and come on. Oh, no. Most of the power is coming from the rear. The wheels just keep spinning and spinning and spinning, and it does not have any traction. So it is pretty fun actually. I think I'm gonna go return this to my friend's house because I am done testing the Corvette out. But my friend lives all the way right here in the corner. So let's quickly drop off his Corvette at his house. And he told me to leave it in his garage and I am losing control. So let me pull into his driveway and let me actually open up his garage. Yo, this is a really nice garage. Look at this. Pretty fancy. Alright, so let me turn on the Corvette and let me just quickly pull in here. Let me just turn off the lights because there is enough lighting in here. So I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna park it just like so. And before I do leave, I gotta close the doors just like so. And I'm gonna quickly call an Uber back to the camping spot. So in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone. I am now back. He ended up dropping me off to this location, but that is fine. That just means we have to walk all the way to our camper. And as you guys can see, it is getting dark by the minute. So we have to hurry up. And oh, I forgot how slippery this thing is. Oh, no. I almost ended up tripping right there. Or I guess slipping in this case. And it looks like I left my TRX turned on. So I'm going to quickly hop in this thing and then turn it off because I am not using it right now. So there we go. Let me turn this thing on and let me turn off the lights and let me put this in park just like so. And since the sun is going down, let's do a quick time lapse in the snow. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like it is now nighttime, which means we can go inside our camper and get how did I do this? And get a good night's sleep. But before I do, let me grab a soda. Oh, there we go. And let me actually head into bed so I can get a good night rest because today was a long day. So I'm going to quickly fall asleep and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Oh, my back is aching. Let's see how it looks to end. Oh my goodness, it stopped snowing. Wait, hold on, let me close this. And it is super bright. Oh my goodness, I need to go home and take a shower. But let's start making our way back home because I have to take a shower and I have to go to work in the afternoon. So let's make wait, where do I live? I think it's on this side of the road, and then there should be a dirt road around here, and then we're gonna make a left turn. Oh yeah, it's right here. All right, let's step on it. 100, 120, come on, 130. Let's say 130. And okay, we hit 130 for like 1 second. Anyways, let me make a right turn right here, and we are now back home sweet home. Let me just get my thing parked right in front of my driveway just like so, and we are now back home. I'm gonna get in the shower, but before I do, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Good morning, everyone. Today looks like a beautiful day to go camping. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be camping in the brand new gooseneck that APM just added. I hope you guys are really excited. If so, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So we're gonna be taking our truck right now and our Mustang, but before we do, we actually need to go over to the trailer shop, which is going to be right here, and pick up the brand new trailer, come back so we can throw in the Mustang, and then head over to the campsite. So enough of the yap, let's begin. So let's hop into our truck, turn this big boy on, there we go, and let's start making our way over to the trailer shop. So I am super excited about this brand new trailer. Hold on, let me turn right here, there we go. But pretty much this brand new trailer has so many cool things, like a little kitchen, a room where you can watch TV, and you can also park a car inside, which sounds insane. I've actually never seen something like this besides the other trailers, but this one seems to be kind of a hybrid where you can actually camp and take a car instead of just taking a trailer and then a camper separately. But this is pretty much kind of the one that we have. So let's pull into the trailer store. Hold on, let me park because I actually don't know which one mine is. I had ordered it this morning off my phone, so let me see which one it is. So we're gonna park right here. There we go. I'm a little bit crooked, but that's fine. So we have this one, and ooh, what is this? This one looks nice. Hold on, let me open this. And is there stairs? Oh, there is. Look at that. That's pretty bougie. Okay, so I guess this is where you park the car. We got more doors and stuff like that. Wait, what is this for? Or why is there like 2 doors right here? I'm not sure. But there seems to be lights and... oh, what? Interior lights. Why is this red? Is this supposed to be like this? Or is my game glitching? That's a bit odd. Alright, so let's open up the door right here. And yeah, this is pretty much one of the brand new goosenecks. We're not going to be taking this one because ours is a little bit much bigger. So let me just close everything out of here. Let me close the stairs and the door. There we go. And okay, so this is another trailer, but this is not the one that we are taking. So we've got a camper, and this is the gooseneck that we are going to be taking today. This thing is humongous. I believe this is double the size. Okay, this is how long, and okay, yeah, it's way longer than the first one. But let's take a quick look inside and take a peek. And ooh, oh my goodness, there's a room up here. Oh, and a TV. Oh yeah, we're gonna be having fun with this. All right, so this is the gooseneck that we're gonna be taking today. So let me hop back in my truck and let's get the gooseneck connected with the truck. So let me back up slowly. Come on, first try. There we go. I am a pro. And now we can start making our way back home so we can throw the Mustang on the back of our gooseneck. But this thing is super sick. Oops, do I have my lights on? There you go. But this thing is super sick. I really love how it seems to be like a 2-in-1. But something I do notice from driving this trailer is that it's quite heavy. This thing is not light, so I'm gonna make sure to be careful. But we are pretty much home, so let me start slowing down, throw on my blinkers, and carefully turn right here. There we go. Our driveway should be right here actually, so let me pull in. And then I'm gonna park up right up ahead so we can throw on the Mustang. I'm gonna park it right here. Let me throw on my emergency lights on and park this thing, and let's get this door opened. Nice. Alright, so let's hop in the Mustang, turn this on. Alright, so I'm thinking about backing up into the trailer because apparently if you guys back up into the trailer, you get more aura points or something like that. Alright, so let me quickly back into this thing very carefully. I don't want to scratch the Mustang. We're also going to be taking the Mustang to the strip, so it's going to be much easier for us to take the Mustang in the gooseneck. There we go. Everything seems to actually, my front splitter is gonna end up hitting the door, so I'm gonna have to back up a little bit more. So let me squeeze through, and I'm gonna make sure that we have a little bit more space. Park. All right, I think that should be good now. And will it hit? Well, I guess there's one way to find out. So let's close this thing and perfect. Alright, we've got the Mustang loaded up in the gooseneck, and I think we are now ready to go. Let me just run into the house very fast because I'm gonna pick up some clothing and come right back out. Alright, you guys, I have everything packed up, loaded up in the gooseneck, so we are ready to head over to the campsite, which is going to be located right around this area. So that is going to be our next task and set up before it is the afternoon. So let's start making our way over there since we don't have too much time. So let me turn off my emergency lights on. But yeah, that is pretty much my plan for right now, is to head over to the campsite and then get everything unloaded and then head over to the drag strip and race the Mustang, which sounds pretty fun. I'm very excited. But good thing we have the campsite right here, so let's put on our blinkers and carefully pull in. There we go. I'm gonna park probably right around this area because we also do need to unload our Mustang, so I'm gonna park it probably right around right here. I don't know if I have enough space to unload the Mustang. Hold on, let me give this a quick check, and no, I don't. All right, so I'm gonna have to back the gooseneck a little bit more so we can have enough space to unload the Mustang. So let me hop right back in my truck. Alright, I think we're almost finished adjusting the gooseneck, and I think this should be perfectly fine. So let me give this one more check just to make sure we are good, and yeah, we should have enough space to unload the Mustang. So I'm gonna disconnect it from my truck and park it like right here. So let's quickly do that. Disconnect this thing. There we go. Let's turn around right here and let's get this thing parked right here. I'm gonna turn off the engine. I think we should start unloading everything out of the gooseneck, but let me open up this thing. There we go. Next, let's open up the tarp. Bang. What else do we need? Oh, the Mustang. All right, so let's open up the Mustang. And let me squeeze through it once again. And let's carefully unload this bad boy. Oh yeah, this thing is a machine. Alright, so you know what? Let's actually head over to the drag strip right now. Let me just close the door. I want to make sure that no tigers enter or mountain lions. Yeah, I wouldn't want that in my gooseneck. So let's start making over to the drag strip, which shouldn't be too far. I believe it's right up here. So let's start making our way over there because it seems to be getting close to the afternoon. So let me hop in my Mustang and let's start making our way over to the drag strip. Where's the road? Oh, here it is. So let's pull it into the strip. There we go. And where do we start? I guess right there where the green circle is. Is this where we start? I don't think we're supposed to be doing this. I think we just started right here. Let's just start right here. I don't think this thing works. I'm just going to do my own countdown. So in 3, 2, 1, go. This thing is fast. Oh my goodness. Slow down, slow down. Oh my goodness. We almost ended up wrecking the entire car right now. But it seems that the sun is starting to finally go down, which means I think that is a sign for us to start heading back to our camp. So we're a couple seconds away from the campsite. We just gotta pull in right here and our gooseneck should be right there. I think I'm gonna put the Mustang in the morning because right now I do want some space in the gooseneck. So I'm not gonna throw in the Mustang right now because it's just gonna take up more space. So what I'm going to do is park my Mustang right here and park the truck right there. Alright, so we got the Mustang parked and the truck placed right here in its natural habitat. And let's actually enter our gooseneck. So let me wait till this thing pulls out. There we go. Let me close the door. Oh my goodness, it's already dark. I got jump scared by the night. I'm probably gonna sleep on the bench. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm not gonna lie, that was a very uncomfortable sleep. So let me actually open this up because I want to see if we can see. Oh, look at that. Looks so amazing today. Alright, now it's time to load up the Mustang back in the gooseneck. We gotta start packing our things because I gotta get to work. And I think this should be perfect. So let's close up the door and perfect. Alright, so let me just pull down the tarp. We can start making our way over home. Let's see how good I truly am. So let's back this thing up and okay, so far so good. Oh my goodness, I think I might be the GOAT at APM. Who knows? That should be good. I want to make sure I'm not hitting the wall of the garage. And yeah, this, oh my goodness, I'm really good. I think I'm glazing myself too much. And now we can finally park up the truck right here. What do you guys think? Was this a W or an L video? Let me know in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace. I wonder if anyone lives here. What the heck? I'm done with my work today. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another American Plains mudding video. I hope you guys are excited because we're gonna be going on one of the biggest camping trips that I have ever gone. We're gonna be taking the biggest camper and we're gonna be taking our Mustang. So this video is fully packed with content, so make sure you guys do like and subscribe. It means so much to me. And let's begin. So let's hop into our truck because we actually need to head over to the trailer store because we gotta go pick up a trailer. I know, funny, right? Hopefully all of you guys have been having a great November because I definitely have. But yeah, that is pretty much today's plan, is to pick up the trailers so we can connect it to the back of our camper. So then we can start our camping trip. I've actually never gone on a big camping trip. So this is definitely going to be my first time. But it looks like we are here now at the trailer store. And as you guys can see, we have the trailer right here. So let's get this connected to the truck. There we go. We got that connected. And let's make our way back home. Alright, let's make a left turn right here. Make this carefully. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that was a nice turn. And I don't like driving on this road in the morning because you just get the sun shining in your face. Kind of blinds me, but good thing I got some tint in the car, or maybe a little bit too much. Oh my god, I almost crashed. Anyways, we're like 1 minute away from arriving out to our home, but it's such a nice, beautiful day. I'm very thankful that it's not raining or snowing today, but it looks like we have finally arrived home. We actually got to get this trailer disconnected because we're going to connect the camper first, but I'm going to park my truck right here. Uh-oh, don't hit my house. But first, let's open up the garage because we have the biggest camper in APM right here. Because if we take a big look, you're gonna be able to see that this thing is enormous. Actually, I can't do a quick tour right now because if I open up the pop outs, it's gonna end up hitting the side of my garage. So I'll show you guys when we get to the campsite, but for now we're gonna close that and we're gonna get it connected to my truck. All right, so let me jump in and let me carefully back up. I think I can do this in the first try. There we go. Dude, I am the GOAT. Alright, now this is going to be a little bit more difficult because we gotta connect the camper to the trailer. And let's see if we can do this on the first try. Okay, so it looks like I need to go to a little bit more to the right. There we go. We got both trailers connected. Well, I guess camper and trailer connected to the truck. And I am super happy. Let me actually just close this garage. There we go. And the reason we're going to be taking this trailer is because... Oh, wait. I already told you guys. We're going to take the Camaro. All right. Let me hop right back in my truck so we can get the Mustang thrown into the trailer. Let's see. How far do I have to park? I think this should be good right here. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I have to move up a little bit forward. Yeah, I think that should be good now. Alright, let's get the door back open and let's jump into the Mustang. I'm very excited. I haven't turned this on for a while. Alright, still sounds very good. I definitely gotta get an exhaust system so it can be a little bit louder. Let's carefully throw this in just like so, and I think this should be good right here. So let's turn off the Mustang and let's close up the door again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move it, and perfect. All right, let me actually take a look on how it looks on the back. And yeah, this thing is so wide. Hold on, might have to slap it. Yo, hold on. All right, so it looks like we got everything loaded, which means we can start making our way over to the camp. All right, let's start making our way over there. It should be, I'm thinking about like a 3-minute drive. So yeah, we don't have too much time. It is about to be 4 p.m. But I'm not gonna lie, this thing is quite heavy. I'm surprised my truck can pull this much. The road seems to be clear, so we can make a left turn. Oh, uh-oh. Did you guys see that? It kind of pushed me. We're almost there. The road should be right up here where the light post is. So let's start turning in. Hopefully we don't have any issues because it's going to be uphill. So far, nothing is getting stuck. Hold on, let me knock on wood. Slowly. Uh-oh, my wheels are slipping. My wheels are slipping. We gotta make a right turn right here. Alright, everything looks nice. Oh, the tree. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. Alright, good. Oh, it looks so nice here. Is this a river? Oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful. Okay, everything seems to be fine. We should be there in any minute. Oh, I see the campsite. Alright, we just gotta take this tunnel right here. Let me turn on the lights so we could see. Alright, how's everything doing? Okay, I'm actually surprised that we managed to go through all of that. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna disconnect the trailer from my camper because I want to throw the camper right here. So let's get back in and let's get this thing parked. Okay, let's see if I'm actually the GOAT. Oh no, I might have to retire. Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm still the GOAT. Alright ladies, one at a time. Alright, so we got our camper parked up. It looks so nice. So let me actually quickly set this up. There we go. And let me actually open up the inside because I want to make sure if I have space on the right side to park up the Mustang. It feels like home in here. I really like this camper. This is probably the best camper in APM. So if you guys don't have this, make sure you guys pick this one up because it is 100% worth it. We still have our trailer right here. So let me hop right in and get this out of the way so we can jump in the water. Let's get this connected. Alright, nice. And where should I park this? Because it won't fit on this side. Should we just park it on the grass? Oh, you know what? I think I'm just going to park it right here. Hold on, I kind of can't see as well, so I'm gonna turn on the lights. Let me just align myself a little bit, and I think that should be good. Yeah, let's open the door and let's get this thing disconnected. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna get my truck parked right here. I think it should fit. I'm gonna have to squeeze in. There we go. It does fit perfectly. And bang, we got the truck, our camper, and our trailer with the Mustang all set up. I say we explore a little bit and take out the Mustang. So let me hop right in. There we go. And let's check out the area. Honestly, I thought there was gonna be more people camping today, but it's pretty empty. Let's take this road and see where does this take us. Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the Appalachian Mountains? Oh my goodness. I remember there used to be like a camper right here and I think it was haunted. Oh my goodness, no way. Oh, I remember now. Do you guys remember from the haunted video? I remember looking at this area. Oh my goodness. Hopefully our camping spot is not haunted because dude, I am not in the mood for getting scared tonight. So let's jump right in the Mustang. I don't want to be here because I said I'd never wanted to be here. There seems to be a property right here. I actually want to take a look at this. I think it's for sale. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I really like the garage. Wait, hold on. This looks really nice. How can I open this? Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. I want this garage. Although it is a little bit smaller, I love the color. Yeah, I really love this thing. And I just noticed it matches with the house. Blue. I wonder if anyone lives here. What the hell? Dude, this is not scripted. I am out of here. Yep, you will never see me go back to that house again. Alright, we are back to our camping spot. I'm gonna park it right under this tent. Just in case if it does rain, my Camaro will not get wet. And it looks like the sun is starting to go down. And if it's almost nighttime, we can go to sleep. So I'm gonna jump right in here. Let me finish setting up. So let's pull out the TV. There we go. Let me see if I need to turn on anything else. Oh, wait a minute. I think we have a bar out here. Ooh. Yeah, this is pretty sick. Hold on. Let me actually close that. I'm still pretty spooked about that, but let's see if it's finally nighttime. And yeah, it looks like it's finally nighttime. Let me actually just close. Oh, the moon's right there. Let me just close this right here. Let me get back into my camper. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is currently 8 p.m. I kind of slept in a little bit too much. So we step outside and oh my god, it is so bright. Oh my god, I have work today. Hold on, let's actually pack up everything. We can start making our way back home. Anyways, we are back home. I'm pretty much gonna throw everything back in the garage and then I'm gonna throw this back to the trailer shop. But if you guys really enjoyed this video, make sure you guys do like the video and subscribe so you guys won't miss out on any of the future uploads. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on to the next Roblox APM video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be camping, but we're also going to be building our own campsite. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So before we make our way over to where we're going to be building the campsite, I need to close my door because I always forget, and we're going to be gone for a while. So let's start making our way over to where I said, which is going to be located all the way down here. Actually, you know what? I kind of lost it. Oh, it's going to be down here. Oh, and since it's already 4 p.m, I want to make sure I finish this thing before the sun sets. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time, but I'm going to try my best to make sure I get it done before the sun sets because I want to make sure I test out my campsite. There's also been a brand new update in APM. You can now add mud flaps. Let me quickly show you guys, actually. You're going to go to attachments and then you're going to scroll down until you see mud flaps. And now you can click on pretty much any mud flaps that you want. You can choose the front. This one says APM. This one says APM with a different design and then another one, and if you click it one more time you should get them in the back as well. But this one, what is this? I don't know what that is. I think they're also mud flaps. I've never seen that, but I don't think I'm gonna add. Actually, you know what, kind of looks good. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna add mud flaps because, you know, I don't think I need them, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not gonna add any mud flaps right now, but if you guys want me to add mud flaps to my favorite truck, let me know in the comments and I will do it. But for now, let's continue making our way over there. Let me just put my drivetrain in 4 high, just like so, and let's keep on going. But the main reason I kind of put it right here is because it makes my truck drive much more faster and it makes me feel like I have more control over the vehicle. But as you guys can see, there is an empty field right here that I want to camp, so I'm gonna leave my camper parked to the side, just like so. Let me just turn on my emergency lights like that, and I'm gonna disconnect it. And we just disconnected it, and we're gonna pick up the construction equipment so we can get our campsite built for today afternoon. But good thing, the construction site is not too far away. It is literally right down the street. I just gotta make a left turn on the dirt road, just like so, right here. So let me turn on my blinkers and make sure I make a left turn, and then I'm gonna make one more left turn right here. So let me do that. There we go. And we have the construction equipment all ready for us to take. So I'm gonna leave my truck parked right down under this tree, just like so, and we're gonna take this thing over to the location where we're gonna be building our campsite. So I am very excited. Let me check if my beacons are turned on. Yeah, my beacons are turned on, so I'm not gonna touch none of that stuff. And oh my goodness, this thing is so heavy. I need to be more careful before I end up flipping this thing. All right, so let me carefully turn. Gotta make sure I don't flip over. Oh no, careful, this is not good. It's gonna flip over. Okay, hold on, let's give it some gas. And easy fix. That was easy. You guys forgot I am the GOAT at this game. Anyways, let me turn right here. Gotta make sure I carefully turn. Oh, I almost hit the stop sign. That could have been pretty bad. But we have another stop sign right here. Let me make sure the road is clear. All right. And let's make a turn right here very carefully. We might even have to go on the dirt a little bit. Yep. Sorry, guys. All right. So we successfully made a turn there and at the construction site, which means we can now head over to the campsite where we can finally unload these construction vehicles and get started to building before the sunset. So we are coming up to the site. I'm gonna park. I think I'm gonna park in the middle of the streets. Good thing there is no one really comes over here, which is the main reason I'm able to park right in the middle of the street. But don't worry, I'm gonna turn on my emergency lights. There we go. And I'm gonna turn this thing off because it is super loud and it's kind of pricey to fill this thing up with gas. It's costs a lot of money. But let me pull down the ramps and I'm gonna get in the first construction car. So let me enter. Let me get this thing started and let's carefully get this thing down off the ramps. items. There we go. And while we're at it, we should actually start laying out the foundation and the driveway on where our campsite is going to be. So I think I'm gonna go all the way to the little hill over here. I might have to do 2 passes. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're definitely gonna have to do 2 passes. And I think this is going to be where the campsite is going to be. So let me kind of like turn and then probably draw like a circle. Yeah, let's do a giant circle. I think that's gonna look good. Uh-oh, I missed a spot. Okay, let's continue laying out our campsite. All right, let me just finish this part. Uh-oh, hold on. And I think we just need to connect it to this piece just like so. And look at that. So this is going to be the foundation of our campsite. I just gotta go over this part of grass and we should be pretty much done, and then we'll be able to continue with the second piece of equipment so we can just level this thing out. So I'm gonna do a quick time lapse of me doing this entire section and I'll get back at you guys. Alrighty everyone, we are now finished with pretty much laying out the foundation of our campsite. All we gotta do is go back and get the other machines so we can start flattening this piece of land. So I'm gonna turn this thing back on, and I'm also gonna refine this path a little bit more just so it can look a little bit more better, just like so. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let me raise the ripper. There we go. And I'm gonna leave this thing parked right here because we don't need it anymore. So we're gonna leave that thing parked right there. I did leave the emergency lights on just in case anyone does come, they could see that the lights are on. But I'm gonna get into this big vehicle and I'm gonna very carefully get this thing lowered. There we go. And let's head over here so we can get this thing leveled out. So let's begin with this section right here. All right, let me lower this a little bit more. Nice, super nice. Look at that. Oh yeah, get all of that. This is super satisfying. I need someone to do this with my brain. Let me grab this. All right, now let me work on this section right here. Come on, this is kind of tough. There you go. A little bit more. Keep going. Nice. We're almost done with this section. So let me just continue removing this piece. And oh, actually, you know what? I almost forgot this piece. Hold on. Let me just finish this off. And I think that is it. Hold on. Look at that. We took a really chunk off. It looks so nice. I just gotta bring my RV camper. Alright, so I got in my truck. I'm gonna bring the RV camper like I said and put it on our brand new campsite and test this thing out and see how good our campsite is. So let me just carefully back up. There we go. So we can enter the campsite. This is our brand new driveway that we built. Not bad. Looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm gonna park my camper like I think right here is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my camper parked right there. So let me just disconnect it from my truck and let me hop right back in. All right, nice. So I'm gonna leave my truck parked right, I think right here, to be honest. This is a nice place. And before we do set up camp, I want to make sure I put that construction vehicle back on my truck. So let me quickly hop right back in, just like so. And let me slowly get this thing back on the semi because I do not want to leave a huge mess. So I think that is good. Yeah, I think that should be good for now. And I'm going to pull up the ramps because I'm going to park my semi kind of on the side of the road. So let me get back in. There we go. And let me get this thing parked. Alrighty, everyone. I finally have the semi parked right on the side of the road. So hopefully people see the semi that it is parked on the side of the road and they don't end up hitting it. So yeah, good luck to them. But anyways, we're gonna go back to this. Oh my goodness, the sun is in my face. We're gonna go back to the campsite. We're gonna get everything set up for tonight because we're gonna be sleeping here tonight. Let me open up my tarp. I'm gonna open up my door just like so, and let's open up all of the pop outs. Alright, cool. So let me get this closed back up and let me finish setting up. Gonna turn on the light and can't forget about the TV. Look at that. So it looks like the sun is still going down. So I'm just gonna wait till the sun does go down so we can go to sleep. Alrighty, everyone. It looks like it's starting to rain out of nowhere. What the hell? I don't know what happened to the sun. I think that's my son to go to sleep. But anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep because it is super scary outside and it's raining. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness, I have to go to work. Good morning, everyone. It looks like it is now morning the next day, and honestly I had a really good sleep today. So not a bad first time of building my own campsite and spending the night here. If you guys haven't tried this, make sure you guys do because it is pretty fun. And if you guys did also enjoy it, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new update, and today they added a brand new campground, a brand new camper, and a brand new house, which we are going to be checking out today. And we're also going to be building one of the biggest campgrounds in American Plains Money. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And enough of the yap, I think we should begin. So let's pull out the GMC Denali. Take a look at this beauty right here. Before we continue staring at it for 5 minutes, we gotta warm up our truck right here. So let's warm her up. Meanwhile, I close my garage. So let's quickly close my front garage right here. And there we go. Oh, hold on. I need to pull the TRX a little bit back. All right, there you go. Dude, that was so close. I almost ended up hitting my TRX with the garage. Oh no, I did not mean to open that. All right, there you go. We can get out of here. And before we do leave, I want to show you guys that I added this fifth wheel attachment to the back of my bed. So we are ready to make our way to the trailer store because we are going to be using every single trailer in APM to build this ultimate campground. Oh my goodness, what an insane video do we have, you guys. But first we got to go into town so we can pick up these trailers, and then once we finish setting up everything, I am probably just gonna go over to the Plain Tool store, grab some more placeables and put them where we are gonna be spending the night. So let's make a right turn right here, and you guys know that I love going through the back road right here. So let's go through the, oh my goodness, no way, I just crashed. Just ignore that, you guys. I totally did not crash. All right, so we're gonna go through the back of the car wash, get a free car wash. Thank you very much. And we have arrived at the trailer store. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to check out the brand new trailer. And as you guys can see, we have every single trailer in the game right here. I feel like I'm missing one. Am I missing one? Okay, I just checked and it looks like we are not missing any of the full-on campers, which is gonna be right here. I did include the tiny houses since they're pretty much like campers. So honestly, I think we should begin with the brand new one and get this set up for the campground. And I want to make sure I do this before the sun falls because we don't have too much time. As you guys can see, it seems to be around 11 a.m. and keep in mind, we gotta deliver all of those trailers. Oh my goodness, that's the wrong turn. We gotta make a right turn at this intersection. So let's carefully do this and let's make our way to the brand new campground. Apparently they also added a new dock for the boats, so I'm super excited to look at every single thing they added in today's update. But it looks like it is called the Redneck Yacht Club. No way, I'm gonna be part of the Redneck Yacht Club. Dude, that is crazy. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be camping right here. Let's quickly check. Oh, hold on, I think I need to pay the toll. Do I need to pay the toll right here? Hello, anyone home? Oh, I can go inside. No, wait, that's pretty sick. All right, let me close that up. There we go. And this does look like a really nice spot. Ooh, look at that. There's some picnic tables where me and the boys can camp out. Actually, you know what, I broke up with the boys. Let's see, let me go around. And honestly, I'm really liking this spot right here. So I think we might set up camp around this kind of like roundabout. Honestly, yeah, I'm really digging this area. So let me put this camper right here. I'm not sure if I should back up even more. Honestly, we can, but hopefully we do not hit this, because if we do, then that's gonna cost a lot of money, which I'm kind of low right now. All right, so I think this is gonna be the closest I can get to the corner right here without hitting the camper. So let me quickly disconnect this. There we go. That should be now disconnected, and let's quickly make our way back. And oh, wait, hold on, I just saw a sign. I want to see what this says. Drive slowly. Do not worry, I will drive extremely slowly. Oh my goodness, I think that's the new dock right here. That's pretty nice. And there's a new house. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on, I need to quickly check this out. So we opened up the doors and the lights should be wait, why is there a plug-in right there? I'm pretty sure that should be right there at the bottom. Wait, where are the lights? I gotta look for the lights. I don't know where the lights are. So these are the cabinets, pretty empty. Fridge, super empty as well. Ooh, we can open up the stove. Oh yeah, there's a laundry room. Ooh, a bathroom. Oh, here's the lights. Oh, but this is for the bathroom. I'm looking for the whole house. Okay, so there's some lights right here in the living room and the bedroom with a little closet. That's pretty sick. And oh my goodness, you get a beachfront view. That is sick, you guys. I still don't know how to turn on the lights of the inside. Hold on. Oh, dude, it's right here in the corner. So let me turn that on and look at that. Dude, we can go upstairs. Dude, my friend can live here. Maybe Dusty can live here right here. Anyways, that's a really nice house, but we got to go back to the campsite and finish this job because I've been I'm getting distracted a little bit too much, and just like that, I just ended up crashing. I'm so embarrassed. And I just noticed that I ended up leaving my tailgate open. Oh my goodness, I am so clumsy. Ooh, dude, there's a shortcut right here. Dude, I should have just taken this shortcut right here. That would have been way easier. But I guess since my tailgate is down, I am gonna connect to this camper right here. It's kind of new. They added it last week. And oh, hold on, I think my tailgate is hitting the camper. There you go. They ended up adding it last week. It's pretty nice. I actually like this. I still haven't seen the other one. We're gonna check it out once we finish setting up all of the campers. But it looks like we still got some time, even though it is already 1 p.m. and we're supposed to finish by 5 p.m. No way, they added another campground. Yo, I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh my goodness, I just crashed again. I feel like I've crashed like 6 times already in this video. I'm so clumsy. All right, so we're back. I think I need to turn this thing around. So I guess let me kind of pull in right here and just slowly back this thing up. Careful. Oh, hold on. Let me readjust myself. I think this is gonna be good right here. Let me just make sure I'm not hitting anything. Okay, it looks really nice. Oh, the wheels. All right, so let me quickly disconnect this just like so. And I am not gonna forget about kicking up my tailgate. So, oh, that's the wrong seat. But I am a little bit curious to check out this brand new campground that is located right here. So let's give it a little tour. I promise you guys, it's gonna be really fast. Let's not even pay. And oh my goodness, dude, this campground has a pool. Dude, I should have come over here. Oh my goodness, it's so cold. All right, kind of want to jump. 3, 2, and 1, jump. Woohoo! Yo, it is so cold. Oh my goodness, it is freezing cold, you guys. No more distractions. Let's go pick up the next camper, and I'll meet you guys over there. All right, here we are. I am gonna get I think I'm gonna get this tiny house connected right here. So let me grab this one. There we go. We got the tiny house connected, and let's go quickly drop this off. Here we are. We are back at the campsite. I'm kind of getting worried, you guys. I don't know if it's gonna end up fitting because these two take up a lot of space. They are really big, you guys. Let me see. I'm gonna have to think on how I'm gonna do this. You know what? I think I might just park it right next to it. I think that is gonna be fine right there. All right, once we get back, I'm gonna set this up, and hopefully I can put one more camper right here in the middle, and then put like 2 more right here, or maybe even 3. I'm gonna try to squeeze in 3. I don't know how many more we have left, so I guess let's go see. All right, so it looks like we have 3 more, which is gonna be perfect. Honestly, I think we should do the next tiny house since it is kind of like the second biggest one. So let's go back to the campground and place this one. All right, everyone, here we are. This is the moment of truth. I don't know if it's gonna be able to fit anywhere. Let's see, how should I do this? I can try to squeeze between here. Oh, come on. No way. I cannot believe that actually worked. Dude, that is absolutely insane. Look at this setup that we got going on right now. Oh my goodness. I believe we have 2 more campers, and we should be pretty much done with building the most insane campground in APM. So let's quickly grab those 2 and come right back. All right, so I think since this is the last big huge camper, I'm gonna grab it. Oh, there you go, like that, and drop it off. You guys know the drill. All right, so I think I'm gonna be placing it right there. I think that is gonna be the best spot to place this camper. So let me carefully turn this thing around and back it up just like so. Careful. Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's super bad. All right, so I think this is gonna be perfect right here. So let's do that and disconnect it. I think we should have enough space for the last one, which I think it's gonna fit, you guys. So you guys know the drill. I'm gonna go make my way over there and grab it. All right, here we are. Let's pick up the last camper. Let me get it connected, and then let's quickly run inside the Plain Tool store and grab some more essentials that we might need for this ultimate campground. All right, so let's go inside. Oh, I don't think this guy likes me. We're gonna quickly grab some campfire. We're gonna grab a picnic table, and then let's see, what else do we need? Oh yeah, we do need some tower lights, and I think that is gonna be it. Oh no, that is not it. We gotta add some chairs to the campground, and I think that is gonna be it. Maybe we could grab and put another American flag. That is gonna be funny. So yeah, take care. It's my birthday, so let's put the last camper right there in the corner, and then we're gonna finish up by setting every single camper and probably checking out the brand new camper out first. So let me do this. There you go, and that is gonna be the last camper. So I guess all we gotta do is disconnect it and start setting up, which I think I'm gonna just leave my truck parked somewhere around here so it won't be in the middle of the way, which I think this is gonna be the perfect spot. So let's leave it right there and let's start setting up every single camper as fast as possible because it is already midday and the sun will go down at any minute. So I guess let's start with the tiny houses. We're gonna put the stairs first. This is gonna take forever. So that is gonna be perfect right there. Look at that. We got the first tiny house set up. I don't think I have to put the jacks down. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna do it. It's not gonna go anywhere. Let's do this tiny house right here. Let me grab the stairs and I am gonna place it right here. Perfect. Look at that. We got the second tiny house all set up, and then all we gotta do is put up the campers, which I think this one's gonna be easy, the easiest one. Let me just turn on the light, which is gonna be right here. So let's do that. There we go. We got that camper all set up. Let's do my ferry camper. Oh, hold on. I am too huge to fit in the middle of the doorway. All right, let's do the pop outs. Oh, wait a minute. Are the pop outs gonna hit my other camper? Oh, hold on. Let me check. Oh no, we are in the clear. Nice. Don't worry, you guys. Everything is under control, kind of. But look at that. We got that one set up, and now we can do the one that was released last week, which is this one right here, and then we'll do the brand new one. So let me quickly set everything up. There we go. Wait, is that working? I don't think this is working, you guys. Oh my goodness, I did not know this had a fireplace. Oh, there you go. For a second, I thought this wasn't working. By the way, where are the lights? Is it around here? Oh, there you go. Boom! We got this thing set up. I'm gonna leave it closed since I am not gonna be using that, but we now have the last one right here. So let's quickly set this up. Dude, I'm so nervous. I haven't checked this out. I guess we're gonna be the first to see it. So let's go inside and oh my goodness, yo, it is big in here. Hold on, let me push out all the pop outs. Yo, dude, this is actually insane, you guys. Dude, it even comes with an oven. So we have blinds, lights, and a tarp, which, oh my goodness, this is absolutely crazy. I know I say this all the time, but seriously, this is actually mind-boggling. Like, we have even like a little attic right here. We got a nice shower, and then if we walk down, we have a nice bedroom. It's like a queen size. It's really big, and a nice little bathroom, another bathroom, I guess for the guests or something like that. But let me turn on the fireplace. It is so cozy in here. I'm probably gonna spend the night right here. This might be my new favorite one, actually. But let's go outside. Let me make sure it's not hitting any of my campers, which it looks like it's not. But I will turn off the tarp because I am not using it right now. So there you go. Let me just close my door, and I'm just gonna finish up by putting some of the campfires on the ground. So let me turn that thing on. Let's put on some tower lights right here since it is gonna be super dark tonight. Actually, you know what? Let me put the bench first. Boom, like that. Actually, that's way too close to the fireplace, so let me actually just put it a little bit more to the side. That goes there, and then we're gonna put a nice lawn chair right here, and then we're gonna put another nice lawn chair probably somewhere around here. I guess right here in the middle. But take a look at this place. I think we ended up cooking. We built some insane, or probably one of the most insane campgrounds in APM. But if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another American Plains modding, and today is actually Memorial Day, so I think we need to go back to our roots and do a nice good old-fashioned camping trip for Memorial Day. So if you guys are excited, oh yeah, we're also going to be taking one of the new trailers that they added into this game. I think it was about like this month, the tiny house, and we're going to be taking it as well. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So since we are going to be carrying some heavy stuff like the tiny house, we're going to be carrying a boat since we're also going to be camping near a lake, then I think the perfect truck for this job is going to be this beautiful GMC Denali, which we are going to hop in. We're going to turn on this bad boy, and we are going to start making our way towards the trailer store, because the first thing we got to do is pick up this tiny house so we can start setting up camp. Because if you guys did not know, it's already 9 a.m. Oh, wait. No, it's not. It's about 10 a.m. So we want to make sure we set up the entire campsite before the sun sets so we can have everything ready and we can launch some fireworks. I think. I don't know if there's fireworks in this game, or I'm confusing it with Southern Mudding Off-Roading, which I think that's the game that has fireworks. But either way, we're going to find a way to celebrate the night. And honestly, I'm thinking about getting a burger since we are going to be celebrating tonight for Memorial Day. It's a special camping video. I think one of the best ways to celebrate Memorial Day is by having a nice meal. But enough of the yap. I'm going to kick down the tailgate. There we go. So so we can get this beautiful pickup connected with the tiny house, because this is actually going to be the tiny house that we are going to be taking today. Yo, this thing is a beauty. I think I might have camped in this tiny house once or maybe twice, I don't know, but it's always a pleasure to camp in a tiny house. But we're gonna get that thing connected, and whoops, let me kick up the tailgate, because for a second I thought it was gonna connect to the bed, but I forgot it just needs to be connected to the hitch. But anyways, I am so clumsy, you guys. I'm gonna hop in my pickup and we are gonna make our way towards the campsite. This is going to be the first trip, because we're gonna come back for 2 more trips, since we are gonna be coming back for a jet ski and making our way towards the plane tool store, so we can grab some more essentials so we can camp the night successfully. But currently the main focus is to find a spot that we could set up the tiny house. I really want to set up a tiny house near the pier, so I think that's a really nice spot, but I kind of want some sand. This one's okay, I'm not bad. Actually, I like that one a lot. Oh, wait a minute, I think I see more down over here. All right, so let's drive over here and I'm gonna try to find the perfect camping spot, which I think I found it. Honestly, I think this is gonna be the spot right here. So let me turn on those hazards, because we're gonna start loading the tiny house near the pier. Bro, this is gonna be such a beautiful view. But let me quickly do this before any cars start to come, because I do not want them to crash into me. But for some reason, there's a big rock right there. Alrighty, we are almost finished loading up the tiny house. Let me quickly check and make sure this is going to be a good spot. And I'm a little bit too... Wait, am I too close to the water? I think I might be a little bit too close to the water. So let me quickly pull forward and a little bit more towards the left side. Alright, I think I might be good. Let's give it one more check. Am I still too close? Well, I don't know. Let me quickly pull out the stairs. And it looks like I am going to be perfect. So we're going to quickly disconnect it from the pickup, just like so. And before I do head out, let's put the stairs down. I'm going to put the stairs right here. Now it's going to go right around there. Honestly, it's a little bit, I don't know if it looks a little bit crooked, but I think it looks pretty nice. Let me just quickly lower this just a little bit, just like so. And then let me do the other side. Drop those jacks like so. Whoa, this is not looking bad at all. I like this. Let me just quickly turn on the lights before we do head out. There we go. And honestly, this actually looks very nice. All right, next up is going to be the trip at the plane tool store. So let's quickly make our way towards over here. I guess over there, not over here, because it's nothing right here. And after driving for a minute, we have arrived back in town. Let's go. W's in the chat. So we're gonna quickly pull into the center. We're gonna put this thing in park, and let's quickly run into the store and grab some of the essentials that we need for today. So I think let's start on this side. I don't think we're gonna need a sleeping bag since we got the tiny house. So let's continue walking throughout the store and make sure that we don't miss out anything else. Ooh, look at that. This is a nice tent. Like I said, we've got the tiny house, which means we do not need this, but we could grab a bench. Let's grab a bench, and ooh, look at that. We could grab some nice wood so we can lay up a campfire tonight, which means we should probably grab some marshmallows, which I think it's going to be around this aisle. There we go. I grabbed one, and we cannot forget the American flag since it is Memorial Day. So we're going to grab one of those, grab one lamp, and I do want one of these lawn chairs or camping chairs. I'm not sure what you guys would call them, but I'm going to grab one of those. We're going to grab 2 of these light towers because it's going to get really dark tonight. And I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of afraid of the dark. But anyways, I think that is going to be it for our plane tool store run. I don't think we need anything else. So let's quickly go and check out. Hello, good sir. I would like to check out all of this. How much? Fine. I guess I'll pay. So I guess I paid. And now we can make our way towards the aquatic center, or I guess the aquatic store, because we're going to go and pick up the last item for our camping trip, which is going to be a jet ski. So let's make our way over there and get this jet ski connected to the hitch of our pickup. Alrighty, everyone, we have arrived at the APM Aquatics. I see the jet ski that I ordered this morning, so I'm going to quickly reverse this thing and we're going to quickly get it connected because I think we're running out of time. So we're going to get that thing connected just like so. And where's the sun? The sun is right there. Dude, it is 5 p.m. And let me quickly unload the jet ski at the dock right here. So I'm going to quickly reverse this thing. Got to turn on my hazard. Let me carefully do this. I don't know what happened to my jet ski, and I think that is going to be a perfect spot. So let me quickly remove the straps. There we go. And let's move the jet ski out of the way. Oh, I think I need to push it. All right, I managed to move the jet ski out of the trailer so we can get this thing parked up right near our dock right here. So let me quickly adjust myself, and I'm going to back this thing up all the way. There we go. A little bit more. I need to get a little bit closer and turn that bad boy off because that is now part of, yo, this thing is a beast. We might go for a little jet ski run after we finish setting up camp. So let's quickly set up camp. I'm gonna put my bench right there with a nice little lantern on top, just like so. And I think my campfire, I don't know where to put my campfire. Let me put my campfire right here, because if I put it at the dock, it's probably gonna burn the dock down, and we don't want that. So I guess I'll put it right down here with a nice launcher, just like so. And let's turn on that campfire. Oh, this thing is so cozy, you guys. Dude, this is so cozy. I can't wait to eat my marshmallows. But we are not done. Let's put the American flag right next to our tiny house, since we are celebrating Memorial Day. And we're gonna put the light towers. I'm gonna put one right here. There we go. Let me set this one up. And since we don't want the light to be pointed down, I'm gonna tilt the light up just like so. And then we're gonna grab our second tower light and put it up. I actually don't know. I could just put it like right here, like facing the tiny house. So let me quickly deploy this one. There we go. And before the sun falls, let's go for a little jet ski run to that island and come right back. So let me turn this thing on and wee. Yo, this thing is actually pretty quick. Yo, this is crazy. All right, let me turn around right here. Oh no, am I stuck? No. Oh, dude, I got so scared. I thought this thing was stuck on the little island. And before we actually make our way back to the campsite, let's test this jet ski out. I've actually never tested this jet ski out, so I want to see how fast I can go on this thing. Where should I start the race? Let me start the race right here. So in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna take off, and then we're gonna see how fast this thing can actually go. And oh, 60, 70. Yo, this thing is actually pretty quick. Alrighty, so it looks like we have another straightaway right here where we can test this out. So let's see if we can hit 70 once again. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh my goodness, this thing is actually pretty quick. Yo, why didn't you guys tell me the jet ski was fast? By the way, is this jet ski the fastest thing in APM? Let me know in the comments, because I actually don't know if this is the fastest boat in American Plains money. But let's make our way back to the campsite, because I do not want to be pushing my luck for tonight. We're gonna park up the jet ski and let's wait till the sun falls. Alrighty, everyone, look at that. We have the beautiful sunset, and I forgot to park up my truck. It's still there at the dock. Dude, that is so funny. But we're gonna cook up some marshmallow. So let me quickly sit down. Let me roast up my marshmallow. And oh my goodness, it is so dark, you guys. And let's take a quick bite. Not bad, not bad. But before I do go inside my tiny house, I'm gonna turn on these tower lights. I'm gonna turn on this one, and then I'm gonna turn this one right here. There we go. Oh yes, we got some light going on, you guys. This is freaking sick. Dude, this is amazing. So let me go inside my tiny house. Oh my goodness, it is so bright in here. I guess I'll turn it off since we have so much light. And I'm gonna go to bed and catch you guys in the morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I think it's now daytime. Let's open up that door. And where is the sunrise? I thought there was gonna be a sunrise. And let me turn that thing off. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Anyways, I think that was an amazing Memorial Day camp. And if you guys did enjoy that we went camping with the jet ski, the tiny house, and all of these camping stuff, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, because it does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What a beautiful day. What time is it? Oh my goodness, it is currently 7 a.m. and we can take a look at this beautiful sunset. I mean sunrise. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today APM just dropped a huge update, and now you can turn your trucks into RV campers. Oh yeah, W's in the chat. All right, so I think we should turn our work truck into an RV camper, or should we take the TRX? Because I believe we can also take the TRX and turn this into an RV camper, which I think is gonna be super insane. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. So let me hop in, let me turn on the engine. Oh my goodness, this thing sounds so good. So we're gonna make our way towards the shop and turn this thing into an insane RV camper, probably the fastest RV camper in American Plains modding. So this is so far one of the biggest updates of the month, I think so. And on top of that, they also ended up adding, I believe, a new rim. So we're gonna go and check that out. I'm so excited to build out my truck. But look at that, dude, that thing, it looks so insane. Look, let me quickly pull over. Let's take a quick sneak peek at this, and holy moly, this thing is crazy, dude. I cannot wait to get this, dude. All right, so let me hop in my TRX and we're gonna quickly transform this thing. So we're almost at the mechanic shop. Let's go through the back. I feel like it's gonna be way faster if we go through the back. By the way, we're also gonna put it to the test. We're gonna go camping in it near the Appalachian Mountains, which is kind of haunted. it. So kind of nerve-wracking. But anyway, let's open up our garage door and let's pull in our T-Rex. So let me get this thing started up back again, and I'm gonna slowly reverse into here. I'm gonna try not to hit the garage door. All right, so let's quickly customize this thing. I don't know where the, you know what, I think we should begin with checking out the wheels. So here are the wheels. Where's the brand new rim? I don't see the brand new rim. So oh wait, I think it's right here. Ooh, look at that. Not bad. Definitely not my style, but I can see how it could look good on some of these other builds. But I'm gonna take it off. I forgot which one was mine. Was it this one? Dude, I forgot what wheels I had. You know what, I'm just gonna keep these because these look pretty nice, so I'm gonna keep those. So I'm gonna head over to attachments. We're gonna scroll down. Let's see if we can find it. I don't see it so far. Beds, no way. Is it this one right here? Hold on, if we click on this, and no way, hold on, let me remove my head rack and my roll bars since we're not gonna be needing it anymore. Yo, this thing is insane, dude. How is the suspension holding up, dude? All right, I feel like I should raise it a little bit, and then we're gonna raise the front. Oh yeah, that is crazy. So let me quickly accept that, and holy moly, this thing is insane, dude. We have a lot to check out. I can already see that this thing has so many items. I think in order for us to put this to the test and get a full tour of this RV camper, we're gonna go and make our way to the RP tool store so we can grab some more camping material so we can make our way to the camping spot. So let's go around here. We're gonna go through the car wash. I know my car is pretty clean, but why not make it even shinier? So I see the plain tool store right here. Wait, did I call that the RP tool store? Whoops, my bad. You guys know I'm super clumsy. All right, let me get this thing parked up. I'm gonna turn on my emergency lights and let's hop out. Let's quickly grab some stuff that we need. All right, so let's walk in, and ooh, I'm not gonna need that. All right, so let me walk around. I'm gonna grab an American flag. All right, USA, USA, and then we're gonna grab some lanterns, a nice camping chair. Let's see. Ooh, I gotta grab one of these. Actually, you know what, we could grab two of these. All right, so I ended up grabbing two of the tower lights, and if we walk over here, we're gonna grab one of these picnic tables. Who knows, I might make a huge campsite. We'll see. But in order for us to create a huge campsite, we are gonna need some wood. So let's grab some wood. Look at this, dude, we got some wood right here. W's in the chat. And I think that is gonna be it for this tool store run. Let me just walk around the store just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Or ooh, we could grab a shovel. I don't think we're gonna need a shovel. You know what, I'm not gonna grab a shovel. I don't think we need a shovel. Let's go and quickly check out. Hello, good sir, can I quickly check out all of this, please? Yes. Ooh, all right, thank you. Have a good day, not say. Anyways, dude, I cannot stop admiring this thing. Yo, this thing looks so crazy. All right, you know what, you guys? Let's take a little quick peek. Just a little sneak peek. All right, let's open up the door. Ooh, automatic stairs. And yo, dude, this thing looks crazy. Oh my goodness, we gotta go and get this thing fully set up so we can get the full tour. All right, so I'm gonna hop in the T-Rex. Let's get this thing started, and I'm gonna carefully pull out of here. We're gonna go to my favorite camping spots in APM, which is gonna be near the Appalachian Mountains. So let's pull a right. Oop, that was a left, not a right. Anyways, we made that successful turn, and hopefully we can make it up the hill. If not, then we might be a little bit cooked. But I think my T-Rex should be good because it's one of the best off-roading trucks, and two, it's super fast, like super fast. But let's pull a left onto this sandy road. I think there's a campsite on our right side, so I'm gonna start slowing down and I'm gonna pull a left. So let's turn. There we go. And oh my goodness, this thing wobbles a lot. Look at this. Oh, yo, dude, that thing is gonna end up tipping over if I go really fast. But it looks like there's a campsite right here, dude. It looks really nice. I don't know where I should put down the camper. You know what, I think this is a nice spot right here near this huge tree. I think it's a really nice spot. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm at home. All right, so let's put it in park, turn it off, and let's check out this camper. Oh wait, I forgot, I have some things I gotta place down first. So let me quickly start placing down some of my stuff before we actually begin. I'm gonna keep my lantern just in case it gets dark really fast and we have to explore this scary mountains. And we do have an American flag, which I'm just gonna place right here, just like so. And then let's see. Next up, we got some wood for the campfire. I actually don't know where I should put the campfire. Maybe right here, since it is super dark. So let me turn that thing on. Ooh, now we got some lights. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna grab our lawn chair, and I'm just gonna put it right here. There we go. Ooh, dude, what a nice camping spot. But we're not finished. We still have some light towers that we gotta place down. So let me place some of them like right here, since it is super dark. So let me deploy it, turn on those lights, and I am gonna raise it a little bit up, and I'm gonna place another light tower right here since it is super dark. So let me turn this thing on. Oh yes, we are cooking, chat. Actually, you know what, let me raise the light just a little bit. There we go. And boom, look at that, dude. It is starting to look very, very comfortable. But now is the time to go inside the camper. Let me also check on time. It looks like it is about 4 p.m. All right, we're doing very good on time. We might actually have enough time to run over to the truck stop and get a burger. Yep, a burger. But let's walk inside. Ooh, dude, there's so many things. What is this, a ladder? Oh my goodness, why is there a ladder right here? There's a bed right here. Yo, hold on, where are the lights? It is so dark in here. Let me turn on the light. Dude, I got some bushes. Dude, I got bushes in my camper. I think I need to move my camper a little bit forward. So let me pull up the ladder, and let's quickly pull the camper a little bit forward. I did not know that there was bushes inside my camper. All right, let's move a little bit forward. There we go. And we should now be good. All right, nice. Yeah, we should be good now. I mean, honestly, I can probably move the tower light a little bit more back. So I'm going to place it right here. There we go. We got the light set up. Now we have some light in the back of our camper. I don't know what this thing is. I'm going to check it out after I check out the inside. Oops, I got hiccups. And it says tarp. Let me click on that tarp. Ooh, we got a little tiny tarp. Yo, that is so cute. That is so adorable, you guys. Blinds. Yo, wait. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. I really love that feature. So we got the lights. So for now, we're going to keep the blinds open and toggle. What do you mean toggle? Yo, that is crazy. I can open it. That is sick, you guys. Door, open that. Oh my goodness, there's a little bathroom in here. Lights. Oh, there's even lights inside the bathroom. Dude, what a W update. Wait, if I close the blinds, will it close this one too? Oh my goodness, it does. Yeah, this is my favorite update so far. Alright, so how do I close this door again? I don't want to keep it open. Let me just close that up. Oven. Dude, I can bake stuff. We can bake some cookies. Okay, chat, who wants a cookie? Do you guys want an oatmeal cookie? You guys want a chocolate chip cookie? Or you guys want an oatmeal cookie? Next up, we have a fridge in here. Yo, dude, I can put so much apple juices. I love apple juice, by the way. If you guys didn't know, I love apple juices. So let me pull down the ladder once again. I kind of want to take a good look at the bed. Oh, yo, this is so comfortable, you guys. Dude, I cannot wait to sleep right here. But it is pretty tight, and we get a really nice TV right here. Dude, I'm pretty comfortable. I can live here forever. But we're not done. We still have to toggle a table. Oh, dude, what? Dude, this turns into a bed, TV, and there's even a TV where? Yo, there's even a TV. All right, so what if I want to sit down? Oh, we do that, and then, ooh, yes. Now we can watch TV right here. Or if we have guests like Dusty TV or 13 Yo Bros, then he can come here and stay here for the night. We can just turn this thing into a nice and comfy bed. Yo, that is sick. But there's something outside that I do want to check out, which is this right here. Flap, turn that thing on. Oh, dude, I can put my luggage in here. That means we can travel for like really far and forever. Does the side open as well? Yo, it does. Nice. Alright, I did not know that. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Let me know if you guys knew that. But let's open up the flap. Is this a barbecue grill? Hold on, turn this thing on. Dude, we have a barbecue grill. I should have brought my marshmallows. We could make some hamburgers. Lastly, we got a little wench. Alright, not bad. Light. Oh, dude, there is so many features in this camper that surprise me. But look, off, on. Yo, that is sick. Alright, so I guess we now just wait for the night to fall so we can spend the night in here. So with the magic of editing, we'll be back in 3, 2, and 1. Alright, everyone, it is now nighttime. As you can see, the moon is right there, and that means we can go inside the camper and test it out for the night. This is gonna be my first time sleeping in. And hold on, let me turn off the lights from my camper. Oh yeah, I also gotta put this away. So let me quickly put this away. There we go. I don't want any of the deers or bears to come and grab that. And then let me turn off this light right here. There we go. And let's quickly run inside of the camper. Oh my goodness, it's so dark in here, or out here. That's what I meant, out there. So let me close up the door. There you go. And let me get tucked in bed, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Oh, what time is it, you guys? Oh, I slept in all night. Well, let me go down my stairs, and I guess let me also put them away since I'm not gonna need them anymore. I'm not gonna be sleeping until like 13 hours or something. And oh my goodness, look at that sunrise. It is so beautiful. Dude, what a W camping video. If you guys did enjoy this video as well, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. And let me know if I should do a camping video with your favorite YouTuber. Let me know, put them in the comments, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And as you guys can see, we have an ATV because we're gonna be taking this to a brand new camping trip. It's gonna be one of the biggest camping trips that I'm gonna be doing because the last one I did was over 1 month ago. So this is gonna be the updated version, and they've been adding so many things. So I think it's time to make a new camping video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So let me get in my TRX. Actually, you know what? I don't think we can take the TRX. We're gonna be pulling 2 trailers, so I think we gotta get in the GMC Denali. So we're gonna be taking the GMC Denali Ultimate, and we're gonna be taking it to the trailer store because we gotta go pick up the camper and we gotta go pick up a trailer so we can throw in the ATV. And on top of that, you guys won't be able to believe this, but we're gonna go through the Plain Tool store. And wait a minute, I just used the wrong blinker. Oh my goodness, I'm so clumsy. And we're gonna be grabbing the brand new tent, campers, and so many of the things because we're also gonna be building our own campsite. By the way, we gotta make sure we do this before the sun sets because by that time I want to set up everything, because from all the things I told you guys, we have a lot of things to do. So let's make a left turn right here and let's continue driving towards the city. We're gonna go and hit the Plain Tool store first. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's hit the Plain Tool store first and then go to the trailer store and pick up those things that we need so we can throw in that ATVs. As you guys can see, we are in the main city. Let's go. Let's put on our blinkers and let's pull in. Let me turn on my blinker once again and let's park our vehicle right here. I should have parked in the handicap. Anyways, let's go inside, and oh my goodness, every time when I walk inside it smells so good. But anyways, let's start on this side right here. Let's grab our marshmallows. We're gonna need some marshmallows. Then we're gonna grab
the American flag.
And once we got that, let's walk over here, and oh, I almost forgot to grab the lamps. So let me grab a lamp, let me grab a chair, and then let's see, is that it for this side? I think that is gonna be it for this side. What about here? Oh, we can grab a light generator. All right, you know what? I'm gonna grab 2 of these, and let me grab 1 more. Alrighty, since we've got the lamp, we're gonna walk towards the end. And okay, so you know what? We do not need any cones, but we do need a tent just in case it gets really cold. Anyways, let's grab a bench. We're gonna grab one of these benches or picnic tables. I'm not sure what you guys call this, a picnic table or a bench. Potato. I think it's the same thing. Let me grab some wood for the campfire, and then I'm just gonna look around these aisles just to make sure we are not missing anything, and it looks like we are good. Oh no, oh my goodness, I almost forgot a sleeping bag. I am so clumsy. All right, so let me grab a sleeping bag, and then we can now finally walk outside. Oh wait, hold up, I forgot to pay. Whoops. Here you go. It was kind of expensive. I just paid like $300. Anyways, let me get inside the Denali and let me make sure the road is clear, and let's head towards the trailer store and let's get these trailers picked up and these campers. And oh my goodness, we gotta pick all of this up. Oh no. All right, so let's connect the camper first, just like so, and then hold on, why is this thing having trouble? What the heck? For some reason this thing is having trouble moving. All right, let me disconnect this. I'm gonna try to reconnect it once again. Maybe I gotta do it slower. All right. Oh no, this thing is not working. What the heck? Look at this, the wheels are stuck. You know what? I think I'm gonna order a brand new camper. So let's go inside the store. Let me open up the doors and we're gonna go and order another camper because that one is not working. Yo,
I need a refund.
Another one has arrived. All right, thanks. So it looks like another order has been placed for the camper because this one is not working. So let's see if it's there. And oh my goodness, it is right there. It looks exactly the same. Hopefully this one works, but let me hop in and let's grab this brand new one and get it connected. And nice, it is now working. Let's go. All right, so let me carefully back up and a little bit closer. I'm gonna try to do this on the first try. Let's see if I am actually the GOAT, and it looks like I am the GOAT at this game. We can now start making our way back back home so we can grab the ATV and then make our way towards the campsite. And I think this is going to be the first time I camped at this campsite. I hope you guys are excited. Let's start slowing down because we got to make a right turn right here. So let me turn on those blinkers and make a super wide turn just like so. Oh my goodness, that was actually one of my best turns. But let's pull in. This is going to be my driveway right here, and then my ATV should be parked right here. So let me park up my truck right here. Let me turn on the emergency lights and let's get into the ATV so we can load her up. Let me just change the drivetrain, and oh yeah, this thing rips. Oh my goodness, this thing is a monster. All right, so let's open up this trailer just like so and let's load her up. Let me carefully do this, and the reason I picked up this trailer is because this thing is enclosed, so it's not open like the other ones, because this ATV is very expensive. So let me close it up. I think that thing is all the way strapped up. Wait, is it strapped up? I did not check. Hold on, let me just make sure this thing is strapped up. And all right, this side is good, this side is good. Yeah, all of the sides look really good. So let me turn off the light, and I think we are now ready to head over to the campsite, which is kind of not too far away. It's like down there. So let me hop in the GMC, and now I gotta make a gigantic U-turn right here. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. And just like that, we managed to make a U-turn. I don't know how I did it. And then let's make a left turn right here. Okay, not bad. Dude, we have a huge train of trailers being carried by this beast, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to sell this GMC, which I'm kind of thinking of. Alrighty, we just need to cross this bridge and we should be pretty much there. It's a very, very short distance. I'm not sure if you guys can see the little path, but this is the one that we gotta be taking. So let's go on here and then make a left turn. Oh my goodness, this thing is so heavy. I don't know how I'm able to pull this thing. I'm literally grinding my first gear, but it looks like everything is still connected, and I'm gonna put the first camper right here. So let me get close. I want to place it right here. I think this is a nice spot. Is this a nice spot? Let me just put the jacks from the rear. Let me put these down like so, and then let me put these on the front. Let's see how this thing looks. All right, it's not too bad. It's not too shabby, and I think I'm gonna reverse this trailer right here in between the tree. All right, that thing is looking a little bit crooked. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna back up because we're gonna try to get this trailer right here connected with the Denali. So let's remove this, and then I'm gonna try to connect it. Alrighty, everyone, after a while I was able to connect this. All I have to do is go around the tree and disconnect it. Actually, you know what, I have to reverse because that's gonna look way cooler. All right, so I managed to turn around, and now we can start backing this thing up. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Back it up, and I think that it's gonna be good right there. Hold on, let me just disconnect. Well, actually, before I disconnect this, I want to see if this actually looks good or not. So let me open up the ramps, and oh yeah, that looks pretty solid. So I think now is time to officially disconnect this, and I'm gonna move my truck out of the way. Where should we park the truck actually? Should we park the truck right here? Or wait a minute, I have an idea. I can park it right here to the side. Yes. All right, I think that looks very, very nice. So let me open up the tarp just like so, and oh my goodness, we have quite the setup going on. Let's put a bench right here. Is this a good spot? It looks kind of crooked. You know what? Let's put the bench right here. Yes, that's a better spot. Wait a minute, what time is it? Oh my goodness, we have an hour of daylight. So let's see. Oh, we should put the American flag right around. Oh, right here. I think this is a nice spot right here. I think it looks pretty sick. We should put our tent like right here. Our campfire, I think it should go like, I actually don't know. Maybe right here? Or you know what? I think I'm gonna have to move my tent a little bit more back. All right, tent has been placed. We're gonna put the lantern right on our bench. Our campfire, we just gotta be really, really careful. And then where should we put our lights? I don't know where to put the lights. Oh, we should put them right behind the tree. All right, so I'm gonna put one light tower right here, and then I'm gonna place another light tower I think right here. Let me just turn this thing, face it this direction, and boom. Now we're gonna deploy them. Let me deploy this one as well, and then I'm gonna tilt this a little bit just like so. And I don't know if this one needs tilting as well. Yeah, this one needs to be tilted a little bit down. Yes, like that. We are almost done. Let's throw down our sleeping bag inside of our tent. Boom. And let's see, what are we missing? Okay, so we have a marshmallow right here, and then we have our chairs. So let's throw down our chairs right here. This should be a good spot. Look at that. Now we just gotta set up the camper. I forgot about the camper. Let me go inside, pull out all the pop outs, and wait a minute, is this gonna hit my trailer? Oh no, we are Gucci. Throw up my OLED 4K TV, and then the lights. Ooh, fancy schmancy. And look at that, we have almost everything set up. Now I'm gonna pull out the ATV a little bit. So let me squeeze in. I'm gonna try to get in, and boom, we have an ATV right here. And now I'm gonna open this just like so, and let me park this thing. Look at that. I think we should take a little picture. I think we still have enough daylight time, like 30 minutes to go on a small ATV run, which is, I think you gotta go and start from this side. So let's go on a little ATV run and let's have some fun. So this is gonna be my first time going on this trail with the ATV, I believe, but I don't think the ATV should have any trouble going and taking this trail because, dude, it goes really fast uphill. So this thing does not have any trouble at all. If anything, it's probably faster than my TRX, which says a lot. But let's go through here. Oh my goodness, dude, this thing has so much power. The tires are slipping, but let's go through here. We're like halfway finished already, and then we gotta take this hill and then this hill as well. Oh my goodness, dude, this thing is not struggling at all. Wait, oh, I think it's struggling. It's struggling. All right, I think we need some power. Let's get some speed and let's see if it can go up this hill. This is actually the hardest part. And oh no, it's struggling. This thing is struggling. All right, let's try this one more time. Oh, and come on, let's go. Yes, it did it. No freaking way. I didn't think it was gonna be able to do it. And look at that, we have about a couple of minutes until the sun finally goes down. So let's start making our way back to the campsite. So let's go through here, and oh my goodness, this is gonna be so fun. Yo, this is crazy. And oh my goodness, did I just get stuck? Oh no. Okay, I got scared. I thought I got stuck. But let's go through here, and where else do I go? Oh, right here. And yep, there's no way I'm gonna go into that. All right, you know what, let's go through there. I'm gonna have to close the windshield. So let's close the windshield. I don't want to get too dirty, and let's carefully go through here. Oh no, this is gonna be super messy. Oh no. Okay, let's go really fast. Oh no, yo, that was really bad. Dude, did I get dirty? Oh my goodness, I don't want to take a shower. Anyways, let's finish up this trail, and boom, look at that, we are already back at the campsite. Let me just back this thing up just like so. Look how dirty I am. I'm so embarrassed, you guys. I think I need to take a shower. But for now, we have some marshmallows, so let's cook up some marshmallows. I'm so excited, and I'm gonna make sure I don't burn this. Okay, looking good, because if I burn this is the only thing I'm gonna be able to eat today. And it's almost finished. Ooh, and let me take a bite of this. Wow, this is delicious. Anyways, the sun is going down, so I'm gonna cut back once the night has fallen. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like it is now nighttime. Look at that, the moon is right there. So let me turn on my power lights. Let me turn this one, and then I'm gonna, oh, I didn't mean to sit down, and we're gonna turn this one on the right side. And look at that, look how bright our campsite is now. Anyways, I'm gonna head into my sleeping bag, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Whoa, what time is it? I have work today. Oh, I gotta get out of bed. And what time is it? Oh my goodness, look at the sunrise. It looks so beautiful. And look at all of this that we gotta pick up today. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of things to pick up. We gotta pick up this, the picnic table, the American flag, my campfire, my chair, my tent, sleeping bag, and my second light tower. Well, I still gotta put everything back, which is gonna take me a while. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace.